There, now we're live.
Welcome to the Canada Guns Talk Show, episode 12. The Red Rifle version. Canadians love our cheap guns, and Red Rifles are cheap.
That's just a good anthem. I don't know, man. That's just a good choice.
Communists know how to make good music. Anyway, it's fucking 35 degrees here. I'm taking hat off.
The communists know how to approve of good music.
All right. Well, what kind of red rifles do you guys have in your hands right now? And oh wait, we should introduce ourselves. Okay, I'm Adriel, the hunting gear guy. We've got Andrew. You're next.
Privyet. My name is Andrew. Hi, my name is Andrew. I'm from Newfoundland. Shrepai.
Janitor.
Hi, JanitorPants, or Chad here from Alberta.
And Corey.
I'm Plaid Lad from Northern Alberta.
Chris.
Привет, товарищи. I am Christoph. I am from Toronto grad.
You should start calling it Ford grad.
Fordistan.
Center of the universe. All right, now let's
Socialist
get
Republic of Fordistan.
It's disappointing. I can't even say I'm from Scarberia because I don't live in the East End. So.
Oh my God.
Okay, what you guys got? What year? What are they?
I want to start. I'm excited.
Okay.
Okay, so this is my brand new purchase. This is my 1942 all parts matching. 1942 all parts matching Mosin Nagant. I love that. That's beautiful. Yeah, so I mean it's pretty nice. There's a couple nicks on it, but I mean ultimately I picked it. It was the fourth best one they had apparently. The first one they had was like a number 1. You know, that was like very early. And then the second one they had and the third one they had were like hexagonal.
Are you guys getting any video from Andrew right now?
No, I'm not.
No.
Ah, damn! I can see
Andrew,
myself.
hold up. We'll do someone else, and we'll get right back to you.
I'm sorry. I'm very excited.
next
Yeah,
here?
come back to me later.
Janitor.
Oh, well, not a real surplus guy at all, as you can see by these ATI stocks on these two SKSs.
Double fisted,
Rifle is
right?
perfectly fine. Why you fuck?
Because it was
Why you
designed
fucking
for a winter coat, and I have pretty big arms, so those adjustable stocks helped. And then a Tokarev, it was made in 1950, apparently. I shot it a couple times and decided it sucks.
Yeah, Simonov rifle is fine. You are problem.
I'm the problem, yeah.
Pistola Tokareva is fine. You are problem.
Okay, Chris, you're up next.
Can you hear my bolt?
Sorry. That's I have here 1943 Ijevsk manufacture Mosin Nagant rifle. Simple 9130 design. All numbers match like Andrew. And what's interesting, my bayonet I have is a force match. So originally is no match, but they in factory scratch out old serial, re-put new one with electro pencil, match to gun, so the bayonet fits on perfectly to this rifle. Aside from that, I have where factory was made 1944 Tula Nagant revolver, which was glorious pile of shit when it was first invented in 1898. This was already inefficient and underpowered when invented and made obsolete by Schofield and Webley revolver, but still Russia used until apparently now they still use in Siberia for train police.
Yeah,
Or train police.
Yes, police on train track in Siberia because revolver will
I thought you were
work.
saying training police.
No, not training police, but will work no matter what, wherever the hell you are. So used for police in Siberia.
I'm almost jealous of Russian people. I'm sure they have better police than us. They don't change laws arbitrarily. You know, I'm still salty about that.
All right, Andrew, your video is still cutting out here, so I'm going to go
God
next.
damn it.
I've got a moist nugget here, and it's a 1942. I haven't even bothered to look up what factory this one's from.
What is it? A triangle? Triangle is
Triangle
a
with the arrow is Jeff's. There you go.
Guys, BRB, I gotta wash up my hands. I just grabbed something and Cosmoline is coating my hands right now. Be right back.
That'll happen. That'll happen when you're playing with Milsburgs. Let's see. This guy, I think it's numbers matching. Let's see. 885. 885. Well, we got a force match on the floor plate here. And butt plate's 885. So the floor plate. But I mean, that's just like it's just a little guy here, right?
Yeah.
Don't worry about that little guy.
It's only a baby floor plate.
I mean, my floor plate on this one's a natural match, but on my SVT, the magazine's not even a force match. You just don't find that, though. SVT magazines never match. Ever.
I kind of lied about my moist nugget. The bayonet does not match. I just realized.
Oh, worthless. Worthless.
Worthless. Yeah, the bayonet says 1028. Here, can you see me?
Nope.
As soon as you go to be the presenter, your fucking video feed cuts out.
It's just asking too much. It's asking too much from you.
Tell you what, I'll be right
we'll
back.
have
I'm
to
going
do
to
it
leave and come back, and we'll see how that goes.
All right.
I might be able to do it then.
Like
So, be right back, comrades.
all right. All right. Well, that was our. That wasn't really our topic, but that was our like add-on topic of milsurp. What are you guys' favorite milsurps? Or actually, wait, did we miss one? We did miss one. Corey, you had one that you. That wasn't a red rifle though.
Privyet, comrades. How is
there we go.
you?
You got an SKS too.
Samozarednaya Karabina
It's actually a
Simonova.
Chinese production one, but it was unissued.
Damn.
So.
Close.
Took pride
People
and
say I
joy.
don't like China. I love China.
I can tell it's your pride and joy, Corey. The way you touch it, the way you talk about it, you just don't stop.
Alright, Andrew, your video feed seems to be less fucked now, so.
Okay, so here, let's see what we can do. This is a terrible webcam. I bought it today. I'm going to return it. This is terrible. Okay, how's this? How's this?
We now have. Oh, there we go. It's moving
Yeah.
a little bit.
There's a red blurry thing in there. We got it.
We could probably get
Is-
just a sketch artist to draw him and then upload it. Same effect.
So anyway, okay, terrible webcam. Is bad webcam. There's my rifle. I'm very happy with my rifle. It's a 9130 design. Nice dark color stock. I like the stock on yours, Chris. It's really nice. But anyway, dark color stock. I think it's really nice. It was the fourth best one they had because, like I said, the first one they had was a crap-looking old one that the stock was really beat up on. It was one of like the earlier ones. Then the second one they had was a hexagonal receiver, which was $100 more, and I wasn't too concerned about it. The third one they had wasn't parts matching, but the stock was slightly better. Like there was no nicks. And this one, all the parts match except for the bayonet, and there's like, basically, if you can see it, you probably can't, but there's a mark. Oh no, there's a mark right there. It's like a nick taken out of it, and there's a couple up by this right here. But I mean, it's nothing you can't fix. It's just a little bit of like refinishing.
Anyway.
So I'm not too concerned about it. But parts matching is what I was going for.
Just assume that's where it knocked in a few Nazi skulls or something.
Exactly. It's 1942, so I mean, you know, that's prime Barbarossa time right there. So at the very least, they designed it to crush skull of fascist pig.
Yeah, I mean the stock's good for that. It's not good for shooting. I fucking hate shooting the most. They've got the most unergonomic stock ever.
I'll see how I feel about it right now. Just pretending I'm shooting it feels fine, but
You haven't shot it
I
yet?
don't know. I bought it like 9 hours ago, or 10 hours ago, and I was at work for 8 hours. So
I feel like you should be on the range right now.
at the range right now at 10:40 in the evening. Good plan.
Yeah.
It's good plan. It's best plan.
Especially with the
Like
muzzle
I
flap.
always say, Drill, you have problem shooting rifle. Rifle is fine. Is your problem.
Oh my.
Russia not make
See,
bad rifle.
okay. Here, just a second. I'll show you something that makes this a great rifle. Let's see how bad you scream. Where is that thing?
Chris, I've never seen a Mosin with that color stock.
Really?
Yeah. It's like butterscotch almost. It's like, I don't know what you'd call it. It's lighter. It's not even lighter really. It's more like, it's just a shade I've never seen.
I don't know.
Like most of them I see.
I got this in
Sorry.
exchange for my Arasaka.
Oh, cool. Most of the ones I see are like Adriel's or like mine. Like that
Oh,
color.
my finish has been redone because
Okay.
the finish was flaking off fucking everywhere. So I've revarnished, and you can see there
I'm really
I like
happy
a
with mine.
poly on there.
It's just a nice rifle. You know, as nice as they're gonna get. For
So-
something thrown together by basically a communist slave.
Look at this fucking chunk of steel.
What in the name of all that is holy is that?
Is grenade launcher?
Buddy, I dies for grenade launchers.
No, it's a muzzle brake.
Is muzzle brake?
It's a big bad muzzle brake for this thing.
It's not muzzle brake, it's muzzle brick.
Why you need muzzle brake? Rifle is fine.
Oh, it's so heavy. And it's so this thing has got okay.
Where did you get that?
Online somewhere. I can't even remember. It's like it's got some ports on the side,
Yeah,
there,
a couple,
nothing on the
a couple
bottom.
ports.
A couple of ports. This actually drives the muzzle down. So normally when you fire this thing, you fire it and it'll push you back and like that. Now it just kind of goes. It snaps it down when you shoot it if you've got that brake on there.
Huh.
Which I don't know.
Over-effective brake.
Yeah, I would say it's an over-effective brake. I would have rather seen like more ports out the side of it rather than so many on the top. Where's the top here? If I could
So what
show
it's
you.
for is an enemy's charging you, and you shoot the guy behind him and crack him on the head with the muzzle.
Yeah. There
So,
you
like,
can see really well. So it's kind of like a V8, and then it's got some on top as well, and it's got nothing down here. So like you can do it prone, and it doesn't throw any dirt or anything anywhere, but it drives the muzzle down like really hard. Not really hard. I mean, it's just 7.62 by 54, but it drives it down.
So, okay, question. Could you take that and just literally drill a hole in the bottom of it to make a vent on the bottom?
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you put one hole in the bottom, it might counteract it, or you could mess
but
around.
the issue with that is muzzle brakes are always designed in a specific way so the gases
suppose,
don't affect
yeah.
the bullet. So if you start drilling random holes, that can mess all that up.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
you could drill some random holes in this thing.
Oh, I
I might try that.
Mosin hits fascist on the other side of Volga. Is accuracy sufficient?
If rifle kill fascist across Volga is sighted.
Yeah, well, that's why you got the 2 kilometers on here, right?
I actually, okay, I haven't looked at the site much. There's 2 kilometers.
2 kilometers of adjustment.
The originals were in like Arshins or something like that.
Yeah.
So but I don't know if it'll go 2
His
kilometers.
arson is
yet.
fine.
9130 is in meters. They converted them all to that standard, yeah. But I was this close once to being able to shoot my Mosin at 500, and then my parents were impatient and wanted to go home.
I shoot this thing at 500. Yeah, 475 is where I've got this like steel plate out at my parents' place. So I'm using that thing all the time to shoot at. Well, not with a Mosin specifically, but like long range kind of stuff, right?
Oh no, I wanted to shoot my Mosin at 500, and I was so close. So close. I wanted to just hit the paper once, and I would have been ecstatic.
You missed the intro. We had our Red Rifle intro where we played the Soviet National Anthem, and it was amazing. You missed it, man. You gotta watch it later. Also, guys, I gotta show you this. Some of you have seen this. You see that over there? Do you see that? Da, 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 da.
But
And yes,
you
that
will
is a
have
picture.
best hat of Union.
That is a picture of the Communist Party with Mao and Stalin and Lenin and Castro having a giant party. Yes.
You guys see my new bling?
Flavor Flav!
I gotta take this fucking thing off. It's heavy.
I don't know why I never thought of that. That's perfect.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
God.
Why are you not have best hat?
I told you, man. I've been kicking myself since then. That was 2014. For 2 years, I've been saying, why didn't I buy that hat? Why didn't I buy that hat?
I buy this at Canadian National Exhibition. For fuck of it.
You
There's
can buy those
seriously
on
a guy at the
Amazon.
CNE who sells random Russian shit every fucking year.
Hey, listen. Legit. If you go this year or next year or whatever, and you happen to see an officer's hat, if you get one for yourself, get one for me, and I will pay for shipping for it. I want one.
Just the shipping?
Well, fuck off, Chris. You know what I mean.
You have to buy it for him out of the goodness of your heart. Come on.
So
First,
what
I have to be able to
other
afford my own shit out of the goodness of my own fucking heart.
what other kind of stuff do you guys got that's new?
Well, I got a whole bunch of shit from Can-Ammo in today.
I bought a Picatinny rails for my 1022, but I don't have it here.
So I got my new stock and foregrip from Can-Am.
What's
foregrip,
the brand?
The Magpul Miad. This is the Miad grip. Not sure what it's
Oh, sick! Great. You were showing us that last week, weren't you?
No, I didn't have it last week.
Oh no! I mean, like you were talking about it, I think.
Oh,
like
I talked about it a while ago. Yeah, so probably.
Okay, yeah, maybe it wasn't last week, but anyway.
And then this is the CTR stock. It's got the tensioner or whatever here, because like the regular MOE one would wobble. This one doesn't wobble, so it's pretty cool. This grip is really fucking neat. I'm not sure if you guys looked at it yet, but you can change out this back plate and this thing here. So you could have it with the finger groove or with a straight, and you can get this so that it comes straight up and doesn't have the tongue, or you can get the tongue with a slightly thinner one. This is the biggest grip you can get on here, and I like it a lot.
Cool.
What kind of lure are you running?
This is the Colt Canada one.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah.
How much did it cost?
I got it on sale for like $700. It was a complete lower. Yeah, they're fucking expensive.
What are they
$700 was on sale?
Yeah, they're insane, but I love it. It's fucking...
Listen. For that much, it better be a good AR. You need to give us a review. It better be a good AR.
I'm happy with the lower so far. I'm still waiting on the upper, but the lower is...
So, okay, so how much are you spending on this build?
Really good.
Way too much.
No, like, you willing to tell us?
It's over $2,000. I could buy it to $4,000.
The Tavor won't be as good for shooting or competition.
I gotta say though, I've shot a $2,000 AR before, and it's very nice. It's very nice.
I don't know. Like, I got into it the other day. I started kind of looking at how much I was spending, and I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, what the hell am I doing with my life?
Down at the local range, they've got an AR for rental, and it's one of the ASA 9mm ones, and it's like $2,000, and it's actually really nice. I'm a big fan of it. It's really nice. I've put like 600 rounds through it. It's really nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
I also got my
and it's not even sighted in.
It's just yeah. I got the foregrip. It's just the.
You just go in Magpul MOE for the front then?
Yeah. Well, this is the M-Lock one, so you can put the M-Lock.
Or aren't you doing like a free float on the front if you're gonna blow that much on the lower?
I didn't like the free float. I like the old style kind of thing. I'm probably gonna
That'll save you some money.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, as far as handguards go, this was like $50 or whatever. So.
Yeah. Oh, they're a lot nicer than the ones that they come with.
Yeah, and like this is the same kind of grip as the Bushmaster ACR, which is an amazing forend. I really like it. So hopefully
cool.
Hopefully this will be nice too.
Sweet.
So
I got
what
some
kind of
Can-Ammo swag.
It's
gonna be like
style
a kind
of rifle?
14.5-inch barrel. It's gonna look a lot like a C8, hopefully.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I like those. I'm a fan of those.
Does anybody want a Canada-Ammo hat? Because this is way too fucking small.
I have to give mine to my kids. It's the same thing.
Yeah, they sent me a hat. Here,
All I
try
got
it.
was this little AR-15 pen
Oh,
and some
I want
targets.
to.
Yeah.
Hey,
And
sorry,
they're notepad.
Jibs.
But here, check this hat out. It's way too fucking small.
Oh, sweet.
It's so fucking bad.
Oh, shit.
I think my stock came with this Magpul target, so you can hunt some Terries in the front of an airplane.
Nice.
It's got all their shit on the back and everything, but
Nice. So who's up next?
I have a question, if that's cool.
no, it's not.
Okay, two things. Yeah, and Sarge, give up, go away. Okay, two things. How do I tell which factory this is from?
Is it a triangle or a star?
I see neither at the moment. I'm looking below, like behind the sight. Is that where I should be looking?
Yeah, you see where everything else is fucking stamped on the barrel there?
I see the 1942. I got the 1942 and the little Soviet logo. And I got a bunch of random shit and the serial number. I got a... Oh, actually, hold on now. It looks like a triangle with a keyhole in it.
Yeah, so that's going to be Izhevsk factory. Triangle with an arrow in it is Izhevsk. Star with an arrow in it is Tula. For instance, this, it doesn't have an arrow in it, but the SVT's got a star on the top there. That means this one was made in Tula.
Cool. My buddy's got a Tula SKS, I believe.
And my TT-33 was made in Izhevsk.
How do you tell with the SKS? Is it the same logo?
Same, exactly the same thing. They always use the same factory.
Okay, I'm pretty sure it's Tula then. Izhevsk. Cool. And the second question is the sight. How do I, like, is it like 1 meter, 2 meters?
Press in on the side and then push up. That 1, 2, 3 indicates 100, 200, 300, 400.
Oh, so you had 2 kilometers. Oh my god.
Yeah, exactly why we said 2 kilometers. The SVT only goes up to 1,500.
Good luck shooting your fucking Mosin at that distance with your iron sights.
It's meant to be more of a morale boost. Look, rifle is great. Can shoot 2-kilometer distance. Germans will have no chance. Their rifle only go like 800 meters or something.
Well, you got to keep in mind when they designed that rifle, they designed that rifle back when people are in fucking horseback. So you'd get like maybe like a platoon of people, and they might be in a square, and it might be like moving across the battlefield. So if you're aiming with a rifle at a square of people that are 2 kilometers away, why not? Throw some lead at them. Maybe you'll hit them, maybe not.
May hit somebody, yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Hey!
Blah, 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 blah.
Over. Look what I got. Look at that. Mosin. All matching parts Mosin.
Who said that? I don't see shit.
And
his webcam's
my webcam's being stupid. I don't know, man.
Well, look what I got.
I swear it's not him.
It's up!
Oh my god.
What am I looking at here?
That's his stress for reloading.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. So you know what I did is usually my table has that on it. One of those extensions.
I'm messing around with my SVT.
So what I did is I took a 2x10, drill holes on the side, and so that the dowels that are in the table match against it. And then I drill holes on the other side and put dowels in it so that the dowels would fit into the holes of the table. And then this is the funnest and least fun part. You see under it, I had to take off about 1/4 inch to about of the bottom of the 2x10.
Oh yeah, to get the
so
press
that the
clear.
bolts. Yeah, to get the bolts in. And I didn't have a saw. So I had to use a pocket knife. One of those multi-tools, right? And then I remembered that years ago, I got this.
How did that work?
Better than you expected.
I actually made a wooden knife out of like a 2-inch fucking like dowel one day. It was an actual tree branch.
So
It took a long fucking time.
I sawed off that chunk of the 2x10 with the back of my machete. Because of course I own a machete.
Of course you do, man. You have to. I actually have a Bowie knife. That's pretty fun.
I have a K-bar.
Who here doesn't have a machete?
Yeah, that's a fair point.
I don't have a machete. Like I said, I have a Bowie knife. It's like a 6-inch Bowie knife.
puss.
I'll go grab it and show you.
That's
you
like
can never see with the webcam.
That's like baby's first machete.
I have like a
Hey, now.
12-inch buck knife in my closet right now. It's fucking
Kroger,
legit.
I don't need your shit today, okay?
I will give you all the shit, young Padawan.
Yeah, I've got a couple of machetes. They're handy.
You ever cut firewood with a fucking knife?
Sorry.
Janitor.
It's an event.
So okay. Before I got your guns, this is my Bowie knife. I used to call it ADT, home security.
Solid. Okay.
I'm kidding, but it's a nice Bowie knife. I mean, you know, it wasn't even expensive. It was legit like $20.
Okay.
So I got some parts in for my 3-in-1 gun. I got the
Yes.
I got the pick rail for the pistol. This is kind of what it looks like right here. I don't know if you guys can see that there, but
Present. Set yourself in presenter.
all right, there we go. All right. So
Oh my God.
Here's the pick rail adapter. Just kind of on the front there. So I'm gonna pop this pick rail here onto my air. But for now, it's a really accurate. I was having problems with my accuracy on my pistol, so now I got it. I got that on lockdown.
Can you do that for range mix over there?
Is that a legit scout scope?
So you know.
Adriel, is that a legit scout scope?
Scouts? No, it's not a legit scout scope.
So you can't actually see with it out there.
Well, I mean, I don't know how worried I need to be about accuracy.
Well, if you're gonna get good, you gotta use it, man.
Yeah, I got a red dot here, but so this will be the lower part or side part on my 3-in-1 gun, and I'll pop this these Picatinny rails and weld them or bolt them or something like that to my AR or whatever.
Oh my.
Just weld the 3 guns together. Don't even care about pick rails. Weld the slide to the handguard on your fucking AR or something.
Alright, so when we run out of topics, I expect each and every one of you, or the people that do know, to help me set these guys up into the press, and I will do some de-priming live.
You gonna do that right now?
Ooh, baby, de-priming live.
Yeah. Because I have about 700 pieces of 38 and 357 brass that need to be ready to go.
Damn.
You got some case loot?
Damn, son, where'd you find those?
I've just shot through them. I just buy like 2 boxes at a time. You do that 7 times, and you have 700 pieces of brass.
Yep.
Are they carbide dies or regular ones?
I have no clue. It says carbide on the side, I guess.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, but I think I got everything. I don't know. So if I'm missing something, you guys can let me know.
Are you gonna make some ammo right now?
Well, yeah, that's the whole point. That's why I have the fucking pistol set up.
So grab your resizer there, the one with the decapping die, and screw that sucker into the top.
Which one is it? Which one? Is it this guy?
It's got a pointy piece on the right.
It's got a pointy piece.
This guy?
Just a second. We're gonna put you on presenter. Yeah.
That it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What do I do with this guy?
Start screwing it into the top. Put your shell holder in there. Raise your ram, and then screw that thing down till it contacts the ram.
You too, motherfucker. Do you use it?
Bitch, I got life help. It's like
you're starting to reload without having done any prior research whatsoever, aren't you?
God bless you.
Just fuck it, we'll do it live.
But when you get to the powder.
So the next person who goes and films Crover shooting a 327
top.
at the range, make sure to bring a riot shield.
Okay, so yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing.
It's gonna be hot as fuck and blow up his gun.
So what do I do? What do I keep doing with this?
You need a shell holder in the ram, and then you raise the ram, and then drop that thing until it contacts.
I don't know what a shell holder is. What does it look like?
I don't know.
Something that holds a shell.
Does it not come with it? Looks like it comes with it.
No, it should be something that snaps into that thing.
You'll need a separate one for
Look
each
like
piece of
this,
brass, so
right here, Crover. That's a shell holder.
go to
Goes into
janitor.
your ram, slotted.
I don't see shit.
You don't see anything? That's because you're presenting, I think.
No, I know, but I don't see you. Like, your camera is not... Oh, okay.
Just go
Yeah,
click
yeah.
on his name and it'll open up.
Right
There
there?
we are.
Looks like
Okay.
that.
There we go.
Yeah, you betcha. They'll be different for each caliber, right?
And where is that part of this kit, or am I missing it?
No, you buy those separate.
Well, shit, I guess I am missing something.
There you go.
There goes the dream.
That lasted all of 5 minutes. Awesome.
Janitor, you just crushed his dreams, man.
I am legit thinking about just driving right now to the gun store, buying it, and coming back.
Okay, guys, make me list
Do that.
right now, because he's going to the gun store. I can tell you
Crover, you
right
need to
now.
find out which one it is, which shell holder it is you need, because
So he
there's
probably
different
needs
ones.
the one for 357 Magnum. But...
Yeah, but you gotta find out what number that is for RCBS.
Oh, so they're different.
Or for whatever other company might be available, because
I'm
every other
guessing
company
it's
calls it something different.
357, yeah.
It's number 6 for RCBS.
How do you know?
Because I have one in my hands.
Liar.
Well, on the packaging, they usually list the various common calibers that they fit there too.
Yeah, I always keep the packages with them, so I know.
That's disappointing. I am on my way to the gun store. No joke. I am leaving right now.
You can cap them hydraulically if you really want to.
I don't know what that means, but I have a sense of what that means.
It means using a pressure washer to blow a primer out, I guess. How else?
You can fill them with water and just use like the neck expanding die or whatever, or something that fits tight inside the case mouth and whack it with a hammer. And
I like this plan. That sounds like a good plan.
I don't know. I kind of like the idea of having him stand there with a pressure washer trying to blast primers out of it.
Just hold it in your fingers and try not to cut them off.
Just get an air compressor and an air chuck and just hold onto the shell.
You know what I need to do? I need to get good. That's it.
Get good, scrub.
Get good.
You know what you need? You need an old ass M16 pen. That's what you need.
I had to use my M16 pen today to write down a couple phone numbers with customer service.
I used my M16 pen to write down what the best cars in GTA 5 are.
Solid.
It's those new ones that came out with the latest update. They're fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I bought one of those. It's retarded.
Wait, what the hell? Wait a second. What is this?
Gentlemen,
Hand priming tool. Wait, can I use this? No, that's for priming.
The hand priming
That's for
tool.
putting new primers in. Not for
As
taking
soon
out
as you
primers out.
deprime.
You won't have the shell holder.
Yeah, that doesn't look like it.
You might have it you might have a tray in one of your kits there that has that shell holder in it. Like I know the Lees will come with a set of like 16 or 20 or something like that of those shell holders.
Yeah, I think I had the same RCBS kit as he did, and it didn't come with any of them. How many different calibers are you reloading, Crover?
Right now, I 357 and 38 special, so that should be the same one, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And eventually 223.556.
Okay. The reason I ask is they sell like a full kit with like 12 shell holders, or you can just buy them one at a time. If you're reloading several calibers, that kit's probably worth it. But if you're not gonna, it's probably better to buy one at a time.
No, I might just do that. I mean, I just sold my K31 and 350 rounds of ammo to Ibmeister because
You sold your K31?
yeah.
He wanted an excuse for not hitting the targets.
Bitch, I got a 3/4 inch groove at 100 yards with open sights. Get on my level, scrub.
I'll bring a hole punch with me and walk
Oh,
up there.
sounds like the fun police are there in someone's background.
Wee woo, wee woo.
Andrew, did you get a rifle?
Does somebody
That's
have
what I was talking
1022
about.
mags?
No.
No, he's talking about 1022 mags. I don't even own any.
Well,
I
we
don't
heard
even-
We heard police sirens, so clearly somebody has 1022 mags that they're coming.
yeah, this is my Mosin. It's my
Did
new Mosin, bud.
you clean
9130.
it properly?
I cleaned the outside. I will clean the rest of it later. I bought this like 8 hours ago, and I had work for 8 hours, so I didn't really have
Just
time.
go buy some brake cleaner and just douse the fucking thing in brake cleaner.
That sounds like a good idea.
Well,
Actually,
I mean, you're gonna
works
clean.
really well.
Yeah, the Cosmo will fucking come right off.
You know what I found works the best? Simple green mixed half and half with boiling water. That's what I use.
Simple green.
Dawn dish soap should take it off too. It's
Okay.
actually really good on grease.
There's literally a million ways to do it, Andrew, but it all boils down to boiling water works really good.
I used Windex on the exterior part just so I can handle it here and not get my hands full of Cosmoline, and that worked really well.
Windex? Why did you use Windex?
Because I read somewhere that Windex would work, and it worked fine for me.
Windex is for like people would use that for
That's for-
corrosive.
Yeah.
Except
That's
Yeah,
not for
no,
cleaning.
legit though. I read. Well, it took it off, so worked
if
for
it
me.
works for you, for getting the Cosmo off the outside, that's fine.
I'm not like the outside is all I'm gonna do it on. I just literally just on the stock. That's all, just so I can handle it and not like get
Okay, I better go
froggy
grab
hands.
that stupid thing. So, Janitor, you said it's the number 6?
You'll want to check the back of the package when you go get it just to make sure. But
Yeah, check. But I've got the RCBS one here. It does say 6 on the package.
Okay. And do you know if they have? You know what the package with all the different sizes are?
I'll go grab it. 2 seconds.
So, according to Midway USA, it's Lee holder number 1, Hornady holder number 3, or sorry, number 6, or RCBS holder number 6.
Yeah, the bag will look like that.
Here, just hold on, Janitor.
Yeah, no worries.
There you go.
You get
It'll
us.
say right on the back there, it's got all the different shells it'll work for.
Oh, okay.
But it's just a little bag like this. They're like $10 kind of thing. So.
With all of them?
Well, just each.
Oh,
like
okay.
the number 6 will be $10. The number 5 will be $10.
Fuck
the kit
that.
with
Get a set. Oh my god, $10 each. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. But if he's only going to do 1 or 2, I think the set is like 30 or something like that. So.
Oh fuck that!
So it's probably worth it.
Yeah,
I'd personally get the set. I mean, Jesus, if I was only going to reload one thing right now, I mean, it's worth doing.
You just got to make sure the set's got it in
everybody
there.
grab a pen and paper. I have a homework assignment for you while I go buy this fucking shell holder.
Alright, I got my AR-15 pen. Don't worry about
But
it.
I graduated. I don't need to do homework anymore. Also, I got yelled at for being too loud with my action, apparently.
Ah, fuck!
My dad just came down all distraught and went,
Fuck
"Why do I
you."
keep hearing the sound of a gun action?" I'm like, "I'm playing with my SVT." He just kind of walked away disgruntled.
Okay. By the time that I get back, I want recipes for bullets for these guys. Look at all this powder I can hold.
Oh my God, Crover.
You got some 158s? 158 grain bullets?
I got 3 different flavors of bullets.
What? It's a 38. Just fucking run whatever you got.
I got 125,
Shove a rocket into there.
142, and 150 something. 150.
158 is what it should be. That's the only answer you should have given for 38 or 357 special.
Well, you know what? The whole reason. Yeah, I have a reloading manual, but it only has one size, and for 357 and 38 of bullets.
What manual do you have?
The one that came with the fucking press. The
Did you
RCBS
check
number
from the
6.
powder company's website for more
No,
loads?
I haven't. That's why I'm gonna get you fucks to do it for me.
We got books on books. Come on. We got binders full
alignment
of reloading.
Got binders full of reloading. Just like,
These
just
guys
like Mitt
got
Romney had
books on
binders
books
full
on
of-
books. Get on their level, fucking Crover. God.
And the internet, too.
I have no books.
I have a Mosin. That helps.
Did you clean out your firing pin channel yet?
I haven't done fuck all with this rifle other than just clean the cosmetic off the outside. I've been home for like an hour and a bit from work, so yeah.
JanitorPants making shot shells up there.
I'm gonna do a proper cleaning tomorrow.
He's doing something. Oh, yeah, he's making
Oh,
shit
yeah.
now.
He's loading shot shells.
Just showing Crover what it should look like.
What a champ.
Yeah,
Showing him what the well-oiled machine should look like at the end of it all, rather than this
So,
fucking clusterfuck he's
the-
got going on right now.
Janitor, my friend, I take it those are 12 gauge, correct?
Yeah, you bet.
Yeah.
The measly
Yeah.
12 gauge is
What are you
according
loading with?
to slugs.
Are you actually reloading the aluminum case ones? You can do that?
Yeah, you need a little different bushing. Like your bushing needs to be in really good shape. Your resizing bushing on your shotgun press. But as long as it's like super slick and no burrs or anything like that, I don't know if you can see that there, but yeah, you can see it's resizing them just fine. So actually, these Remington Gun Club is probably the best shells I've found yet for reloading slugs.
Huh.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, but I got dropped. That was awesome. So yeah.
Are you
before
going to
I
go get
leave-
some shell holders?
Yeah, before I leave, this is what I have, kiddies. So this is your homework assignment.
I can't see shit.
Just yell it out.
Okay, it's a Hodgdon High Score 700X, Hodgdon Trail Boss,
Just
Hodgdon
type it into the chat, 'cause don't just write it down.
and Hodgdon Tight Group.
With that,
Okay, so what you do is you take the case, you put 1/4 of each in it, then you go and put the thing on.
Just top the case right up to the brim, and then shove your bullet in on top of it.
I can't decide which powder to use. I guess I'll just use all of them.
I just go straight for the tight group. That's that'll do the trick, no problem. And you
Well,
won't need to
you say that,
run
but
them.
You say that, but
with with that trail bus, you'd probably be totally okay to fill the case all the way up.
Yeah.
Look at my jugs!
Spend so much money on powder and you don't even have the thing to start it. Get yourself started.
You're gonna love this. I have 2 of the same.
What? What
What
kind
are
of
you
bull?
doing, Grover?
And I got powder for rifles. I don't even reload for rifles.
Well, that's
Holy
the right
fuck.
powder.
Yeah.
No, listen. Just put it in the pistol bullets anyway. Just put it in the pistol cartridges anyway. Just go ahead and slam it in there.
No. I need to put pistol powder in my rifle bullet.
Ah!
There you go.
Get that increased capacity of your rifle bullets.
And I do what you guys said earlier. Just fill up right to the top, cram the bullet on top. And see
Yeah.
what happens.
Yeah, see, listen, guys, he spent a lot of money on powder, but he's from Colombia. That was going to happen anyway.
Okay, so
He
Adrian,
went like robot while he was laughing.
I have to use tight group. I have a shit. So
Grover's about to go and fucking Terminator on Andrew.
Just as long as he doesn't show up to my house naked, I'm fine.
I think my girlfriend's watching Netflix, so it's killing my connection.
Yeah.
And
Try this stuff in your Grover.
Tight Leash for You is asking, so how does one join in on the chats?
where is he? It's on
On
Reddit?
the chat on the fucking YouTube shit. What the fuck is Adriel's? It's a hunting gear guy on fucking Reddit. Yeah. So
You want to join in?
yeah, apparently. So hold on.
Yeah, somebody check his profile, make sure that it's kosher, and then send him an invite.
Yeah, no, he's good. He was in the gift exchange and posts fairly often.
Okay.
Yeah, I
send
told
him
him to send a PM to Adriel.
Okay. I will wait on bated breath. Hey, Andrew, I want to show you just disassembling your Mosin bolt there.
Before I leave, did you guys get all the 4 powders that I want you to research?
Well, there's only one we need, and that's the tight group.
I don't want to
158
just reload tight group. I have too much tight group.
You can never have
What,
I have bought too much.
You're using jacketed projectiles, I'm guessing?
Yeah, I have, is it Cornity? I think so, I'll be right back.
Guys,
Like,
can
you
I
run jacketed with 357, but...
I didn't write down any of his powders, and I don't care.
Oh my god, the cardinal sin.
He knows he's got Vargas. He'll put that in
I
there.
think Adriel wrote some down. It looked like he was writing something during that.
No.
I love how
Or he was
when you
pretending. One of the two.
I love how when you buy 7.62 by 54R, it comes in like a box, which inside has this
Yeah, I
little
have
like
about,
round paper package.
I have like 700 projectiles. This is like
Yeah.
only a stack.
Tits.
Oh my Jesus.
There's
The
300. I
Okay,
have, like,
whoa, hold still for a second so we can see what kind that we got there.
327, 158 grain, 327, 140 grain. And what
What's
the
the
fuck is the
bottom
bottom one? I can't see that shit. 125 grain.
How much of those are just pure lead versus got a jacket on them?
I'm pretty sure they all have
Helen
a jacket on
jacket.
them.
Ah, well.
And they're all hollow points. I have cup killer bullets.
Oh, scary. Scary cup killer. Is
I never
scary cup
understood
killer.
why
There you go.
hollow points were such a big thing. Like, to me, hollow points are just standard bullets.
There you go.
Oh, there we go.
That's it.
There, see? Research completed.
Well, fucking like take a picture of it and PM it to me, and I really appreciate that.
Well, why don't you just buy the fucking reloading book? You've
Because
already
how
bought
much-
everything else.
You're already going to go buy the shell holder. Buy a reloading book or two while you're there. Fuck.
No, I'm lazy. I don't feel like it.
Oh my
You're
god.
You're
already
allergic
going
to
to
reading
be
At
there.
a gun store.
I don't want to buy another manual. I already have one.
I'll take a
Apparently
few
it
pictures
doesn't do
of
the
my,
job because you're asking us.
I'll take some pictures and put them on the imager for you, Crover, of this one.
Thank
There
you,
you go.
baby.
Guys, okay, question for you before we get to the bolt disassembly thing. Is it possible to reload rimfire ammo? Not that I ever would,
No.
but
Yes.
Yes,
People in
technically,
Russia,
yes.
it's actually common for the 22 because they're cheap as hell.
Yes.
so
It's
like-
an absolute pain in the ass. The way I've seen it is you need like they sell a kit, and the kit comes with like a pick that you use to scrape out the inside of the rim, and then it comes with a little syringe that you insert into the rim, so you can like squeeze in the right amount of fucking primer compound around the rim, and it's a pain in the ass, and you should never do it.
How do you
no,
reform the casing after it's being fired, though, because of that punch in the side there?
Do I look like the person that knows like this? Do I look like I know what I'm talking about?
There's a very limited number of times you can shoot him because that you can't put that indentation out. You just have to hope the firing pin hits in a different spot the next time.
That.
Huh.
Wouldn't that lead to feeding issues too, because that'll deform the brass? Like,
I think if somebody's reloading 22, they're using a single shot.
Put it in there.
Like you're not going to be seeing
index
Andrew
this
with
one.
his 1022 taking a 100-round mag and fucking loading them up.
It's like, doesn't work. Cycle. Click, 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 bang. Cycle. Click, 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 click. Fuck. Get back. Cycle. Cycle. Stop. Cycle. 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 Cycle.
I think some people, when the people that reload 22, they're going for as cheap as possible. They actually use ground-up match heads for the primer compound.
oh my god!
If it works for them, I guess.
I'll be back in like half an hour.
Are these the kind of like broke Russian farmers who cherish their one potato?
What did you say, Jonah?
Don't come back with this.
No, I don't plan on it. I'm just gonna get the shell holders. That's it.
Because this is the shell holder set for the hand priming tool.
Oh.
It doesn't work on the normal thing?
No, it does not have the appropriate bottom.
Did you learn that the hard way?
I have the hand priming tool. I just figured I'd get this, but.
So you need a different set of shell holders for the hand priming tool than you do for the normal thing?
The hand priming tool comes with the shell holders it needs, so you get the separate ones. Yeah, this one. Sorry, let me just share out your screen there, Corey.
Okay, I'll be right back. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, the normal shell holder has like a little clip that it needs to grab onto there.
On the RCBS hand priming tool, they're interchangeable between the press and the primer.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, they aren't on the Lee.
Buzz, question. So with the Mosin, do they usually come with stripper clips?
No. Well, mine came with like 2.
Okay,
I
mine
got a
has
package
none.
of like 13.
West
Actually, no, mine
Rifle
didn't come
has
with any, but then I
different
got like
others.
13 from someone.
You can just buy them from eBay. There's a ton on eBay. They ship them straight from China. They're not good, but you get them.
Yeah.
eBay, TradeX.
Also, with my
those
Mosin, I got a. I'm not going to pick it up because it's covered in Cosmoline or something.
Oh, the oil bottle?
Probably.
Yeah, that's an oil bottle. Don't bother. Just wrap that in a Ziploc bag and leave it in storage. You are literally never going to use it.
Yeah, I know. I agree. I never. Yeah, exactly. I never will. It's the
I
little
tried
thing
cleaning
with,
mine with hot water at one point. It just doesn't take the Cosmoline out of the inside of them. They are full of Cosmoline on the inside, and it will never come out.
Interesting.
There you go. I just pasted some from West Rifle for you. I actually looked on Amazon, and those ones are still way cheaper. So. Not sure what the ones on eBay will be, but
They're really cheap. All right,
yeah,
Andrew.
I wasn't buying anything from out of the country because I didn't want it to get stuck at the border as a firearm part or whatever.
Disassembling the Mosin bolt.
Yeah.
Are you going to use the Mosin screwdriver tool that's supposed to come with your Mosin?
No, I'm just gonna like get as far as I can get with like really poor memory. So
You should take it apart with the using this bolt, the bayonet as a screwdriver. Because after all, it's the world's sharpest screwdriver.
you got your I don't even have mine properly put together right now. Well, okay, well mine's gonna come apart a lot easier then. Just decock it.
God damn
So
it,
you
Adriel.
grab here and just kind of pop it down there. That's gonna decock it. Yeah, now mine's all fucking.
Yeah,
There we go.
I had this happen
There we
to
go.
mine too. I basically had to disassemble it to put it back together.
So Adriel, what you're saying is I shouldn't take advice from you.
Well, I think the
It's what
advice
it's
I'm
looking
giving
like.
is disassemble your Mosin bolt.
Yeah, do as I say, not as I do.
Well, because what you need to do is get into this firing pin channel here, because there's going to be a bunch of Cosmo in here, and that's going to fuck your shit up, right?
Yeah.
So if you can get in there, if you can get into like over here, use a pipe cleaner once you've got this guy out here, and you'll be able to clean it out. When you're putting this guy back in, once you unscrew it and clean it all out, just make sure that it's flush, and then in line with the strike there. I don't know. That's it. I'm not
the
going to go
cardinal rule with all the milsurps: line up the lines. That's how you can tell it's sighted in. Is the line lined up on the front sight post? If so, it's sighted in.
I'll be watching a lot of videos before I, take that apart tomorrow. Because tomorrow.
Well, don't watch videos. Just like kind of watch them as you start doing it, because it's not that hard. It's designed for like poor Russian conscripts.
It's not like the SVT-40. We're taking
it's designed for people with a lot less education than I.
Yeah, just don't ever try and take apart the SVT-40 bolt, aside from the one time to clean Cosmoline out of it, because it took me like fucking 2 hours to try and 2 hours on a hole in my thumb to try and get the extractor out.
Believe it.
So how did Crover insult your mother?
Oh no, he just insulted my mother in the IRC chat.
Okay. I go on the IRC chat and like it's basically just Crover.
Yeah, sometimes there's no one. I'm on there right now. There's no one.
I go on there too, and we're gonna like say Russian things to each other.
I would set all that stuff up, but I'm usually awake when everybody else is asleep or I'm at work.
Oh my.
And now at work I don't even have time to check Reddit anymore.
Well, it's a good thing.
Work to get paid.
All right. What else do people have to share or show off or whatnot?
I seen an interesting gun today. I was wondering if anybody had any experience with.
Yeah.
Anybody heard of the FN Fanar?
Oh yeah, it's basically a Browning bar in .308 with a detachable magazine that's not stupid.
So not stupid as in it's a pretty decent gun, or what?
No, the magazine is just not like normal Browning bar magazines. They're on a plate and they swing out, and then the magazine comes off, and it's really dumb and annoying.
Oh,
the FNAR it just comes out like a normal magazine should. The problem is, from what I've heard of the FNARs, they are a pain in the ass to disassemble.
Oh yeah, I did see Nut Fancy's review on it, and it has like captive pins or something like the pins are not like a push-out pin, they're like a punch push-out pin. If that makes any sense. So you have to like hammer them out and hammer them back in.
Yeah, well, the BAR isn't that easy to reassemble. It's, I don't know, kind of a pain in the ass. But so if it's based on that, yeah.
I just stumbled across this 308 semi-automatic rifle that supposedly has decent accuracy and comes with the Picatinny rail for like $1,600, and I was like,
and
where the fuck did this come from? Yeah.
It's not an FAL, I don't want it.
I was like, where the fuck did this thing come from? I want it.
Belgium?
Yeah.
Jeez, I want that too, but it's not $1,600. Oh my god.
That's like
better than the like $4,000 for the what the hell, modern varmint or modern hunter.
Or
yeah, but like I said,
for the Scar, for the not the Scar, the fucking
XCR.
What is it, XCR?
Yeah.
That
yes, but I can't afford any of those things, so you know.
Neither can I, so don't worry.
Hey man, you don't have any students anymore. You're done school.
I'll see what happens with this NEA 25, and if it doesn't come non-restricted, maybe I'll buy that one.
I don't really have an excuse either.
Come out with that soon, though.
I make like 20K in disposable income. I'm like, fuck.
So I called the RCMP today to ask a bit of a strange question.
What does it have to do with the number
completely
22?
unrelated to the BX-25 or the Ruger magazines. Astoundingly, okay. I'm pretty sure they were relieved to have a question that was not about these magazines. So this is after doing some research into revolvers, because that's what I'm going to be buying next. And I found out about the pre-lock and post-lock Smith & Wessons. And what this is basically Smith & Wesson put a lock built into the gun that disables the gun from functioning. I wanted to know if this constitutes a secure locking device for transport purposes. So I called and got transferred to the Chief Firearms Office for Ontario and was told that they had never heard of this. Which I can't say I'm very surprised. I didn't realize it was a thing until I started doing research on it myself. They basically told me, in the end, it's up to the discretion of any officer who would pull you over and whether he would want to charge you or not.
Crazy.
So basically,
charged for.
Yeah. So basically, The answer is maybe, but I'm just not probably going to take my chances. If I can just stick a trigger lock on a freaking revolver, I'm just not going to care about this lock, because if they cannot give me a definitive, yes, this constitutes a secure locking device, or no, this does not constitute a secure locking device, then I'm just not going to bother taking my chances. Not that the cops ever ask to look at your guns when they pull you over anyway, but...
No, they don't. Have you guys gotten pulled over with guns in the car? Like,
Oh, yeah.
I have. And
I was shitting
like,
my
yeah,
pants.
I got a bunch of guns. I'm going to go out to my parents' place and shoot a bunch of stuff. And they're like, okay, sounds good. You've been
They
drinking?
didn't even ask.
No. All right.
No.
I got pulled over
once. Sorry, I got pulled over once with my paintball gun in the back seat, and it was like sticking out of the bag. It had like the A2 bird cage on it, and you could see the front sight post off an M16. The cop kind of looks in the back seat, and he's like, "What you got back there?" I'm like, "Paintball gun. It's a paintball gun." I swear to God.
So if I'm transporting an AR-15, I should just say it's a paintball gun? That's just an airsoft back
Only
there.
if you're transporting it illegally.
Hope the hell they don't want to take a closer look.
Yeah, I was coming back on my 19th birthday. I had just gotten off the highway in the West End there, and I got pulled into a speed trap. You could see I was in an SUV. The rifles are right up behind the driver's seat in the cases. You could look at that. There's no denying what that is. I'm sitting there shitting my pants. The cop's going to want to, like, ask me all these questions. Instead, he just, like, you know how fast you were going? Nope. Do you know what the speed limit here is? Nope. I honestly had no idea. It wasn't. I swear it wasn't labeled at the time. It is now. I've checked, but I swear at the time it wasn't labeled. Apparently, I was going 62 in a 40, and because it was my birthday, he lowered it to 55 in a 40.
Man, I just got a fucking radar, not to digress into non-gun related stuff, I just got a radar ticket for doing 61 in a 50.
You're that one over the limit. They won't ticket you if you're below 10 or...
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Fucking annoying.
But I literally had no idea what the speed limit was. I thought it was 50, but nah, apparently not. And yeah, but still, it was my birthday, and I was really bummed out about that.
It'll actually even say it on your photo radar ticket. It should. The one I got a while ago, I was doing 45 or something like that in the 30, because I drove through a school zone without realizing it, or a playground zone. Anyways, on the stub it says ticket range or whatever was 40 kilometers an hour, so they won't ticket you unless you're doing over 10. Even with a photo radar, it's kind of weird.
See, we don't have photo radar in Ontario, thankfully.
Really?
Yep.
What exactly is photo radar?
We have red light cameras, but no photo radar, and I think that shouldn't it be considered like unconstitutional? Don't you have a right to a counsel with the officer who issued the ticket?
Oh, I think it's not
Just tax.
Yeah,
Well,
I
it's-
don't think there's the same demerit issues with the.
Yeah, you do not get a demerit points for a photo radar.
Oh,
'Cause
see,
there's no-
Ontario doesn't have any sort of clarification like that, so I guess they just don't employ photo radar.
Yeah, because there's no way to prove that it was you driving, so they don't institute any demerit points, but they will bill you the speeding ticket for the vehicle because you own the vehicle.
Would your insurance go up?
No.
Probably.
No.
Maybe.
No, it won't go up. No.
If it's a
I've
ticket
got a
to
ton
the
of 'em.
vehicle but not the driver, then it's weird. But yeah, that's probably why they don't do it, because they don't speeding ticket a vehicle. They speeding ticket the driver. There's nothing in Ontario Highway Traffic Act, to my knowledge, to just give the car a speeding ticket. It has to be
Bad
given
car.
to the driver of the vehicle.
Bad car.
Yeah, bad car. Stop driving so
What
fast.
are you doing, car? Why are we building cars that can go over 100 kilometers an hour? That is just
I'll
unsafe.
make sure that if I ever get one of those Teslas that drives itself and it's over the speed limit, I'll say, "Officer, the car's driving itself. Give it the speeding ticket. I'm not in control of it."
Would that count as a lien against it when you go to sell it?
Call-
The car
it
has
has one ticket billed to it. You need to pay that off before buying.
the car has to go and sign itself up for Uber to pay off its own ticket.
So did anyone else
He has
have
to call Elon Musk for the ticket to get paid.
Did anyone else have a story of getting pulled over by the cops?
I got pulled over by him once with my 4570 behind the seat of my truck, and he asked if I had a gun, and I said, "Yeah, 4570 behind the seat." He said, "Was it loaded?" I said, "Nope." "Okay, carry on." That was
I'm
it.
actually surprised the cop didn't even ask me if I had guns. He could see them. He didn't ask what they were. I was shitting my pants the whole time,
You've
worried
seen
about
them in
explaining to a
cases,
Toronto
so
cop
clearly they
about
were
why the
kinda-
guns are not trigger locked because they're non-restricted and don't need to be.
All
Okay,
my
so-
fucking guns are trigger locked. I don't even want to try and deal with that.
I don't.
I have them in cases trigger locked. Actually, my brother still doesn't have a case for it. I just throw it in the back seat and throw a blanket over it. But it's got trigger lock, so it's all good.
The only
Guess
time I
what
trigger
I've
lock
got?
something is when I left it in my car for more than like 5 minutes.
Nothing.
Oh, well, no, my
Nothing.
trigger locks do absolutely nothing, but they're on the guns, so...
Oh yeah, well, you know, they do nothing anyway.
No, they're set to 000, so they do absolutely nothing.
I had a keyed trigger lock that I was putting on an old gun just for storage and whatnot, and I couldn't find the friggin' key, so in 5 seconds I got it off with a small screwdriver.
Well, I've got this trigger lock for my handgun that I have to use all the time because my regular ones are too big for the case. But yeah,
See the
it's like a
tiny little
fucking...
red one.
No, it's
The
this tiny
pins?
little black thing, but it's got like a screw, and literally to take
Yeah,
the screw
the
out,
two
it's just
pins
two
and it
pins.
just twists. Yeah,
Yeah,
mine's
so-
red instead of black, but yeah, it's the exact same.
Yeah.
Those are all that I run.
Pick up.
But a good hack for those, you know those corn on the cob holders that look like little corn cobs with the 2
Oh
pins?
yeah.
It's the same size and they work like a speed handle. It's
You
awesome.
know what I
Hilarious.
saw when I was at Epps one time? They took one of the keys for that and a screwdriver and like welded the key onto the end of a screwdriver so they can just twist it with a screwdriver instead.
Yeah.
Just put it on the end of a drill and just zink. There you go.
Sweet.
I bought a combo trigger lock a little while ago for my 1022, and you put it on the 1022, and you tighten it as tight as you can, and then you pull back on the trigger lock, and the gun fires.
Oh,
Listen,
well.
mine doesn't do that. Like I can pull back on this and it's not gonna depress the trigger. But I can
You
take
should
it off.
push the
Like
trigger
literally,
lock in harder.
that's
Whoa,
the
whoa,
last
whoa.
I can take it off.
Is that lower loaded?
See, it is unloaded lower.
Okay. Just gotta check. Never know.
I find it so stupid that even if the lower is disassembled like that and not functional, you need a trigger lock on it for
I know.
transport.
It's like, I have this thing trigger locked in a gun safe just so it's legal. I don't even own the upper.
Why do you trigger lock it in a gun safe? You don't need to do that.
It's restricted. It's got to be double locked.
No, it doesn't.
No,
when it's
not
tra-
in
when
a
it's
safe.
storage.
Not in a safe.
Depends
Not
on
in a
if,
safe.
if his safe is an actual gun safe or if it's just like some cabinet that he's using as well.
Cabinets are legally considered gun safes.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
I
the
mean, I don't
cabinet's
mean
just-
a gun cabinet. I mean like an actual, just like a metal locker. You pick
Oh,
up.
yeah, no.
Definitely
But
not.
like a gun safe, you don't need to trigger lock your restricteds in there.
Yeah, you can throw them straight in. No secondary lock needed on them.
Today I learned.
There we go.
I'll probably still trigger lock them all because fuck it. Like I said, it
I
took me like
don't.
a second to get this one off. So.
I always go the bare minimum as required by law.
I actually
my
like
opinion,
his,
if I go above and beyond, then above and beyond will become the law, and I don't want to make things any worse in this country. I'll leave that to the RCMP.
Somebody have an SL8 there?
Well, this is just a 1022 and an Archangel stock.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just seen
Yeah.
like the rail, and I was like, oh, that looks really cool.
Yeah, every time I see a G36 on the gun range, I have to remind myself, no, it's a 1022 in a stock.
Adriel, can you present Plaid Lad for a minute? I kind of want to see this, because mine is coming in the mail like Friday, but... Actually, should be here tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, you could just like click on him if you want to see what he's showing, right?
Okay, yeah, sure, okay.
Everyone else probably wants to see too.
That's
Is that
pretty
a
cool.
fake can on the end of it?
Yep, because it's got the full-length barrel, so...
That's really nice. Look pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Has anybody heard about the HK243 or whatever it is? The new SL8 that's coming in? Supposedly soon?
When
No,
I
I
popped
haven't
off
really looked into
that pin for the rear sight to show you how that comes off, Andrew, I noticed that the rear pin isn't actually a steel pin. It's like rubber or some really ductile plastic pin. This pin right here. Because when I tried to put it back in, it fucking just twisted and was kind of using a hammer. I was like, what the fuck?
We had someone new join, and then he disappeared.
Yeah, Eric Evans or
yeah.
somebody joined.
Yeah,
He's
when
there.
I'll tell you, when I take
There
off
he
the rear sight and the front sight, they're probably not going back on, because I bought a red dot to throw on the top. It's a shitty red dot, but it's a red dot. So if that pans out, I'll probably get a better one, and then just run that. Yep.
Get that.
Sick.
So, Fuda Mill?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, you might hear the 3D print in the background. It's printing at the moment, so...
Are you printing a gun?
Printing an AR?
No, it's not for an
Printing
AC
gun.
unit.
Printing the Liberator, you know, that piece of shit that goes back to one shot.
I got 2 of these.
Oh, there we go.
F&S 40L. Pretty sweet.
You got 2 40s?
Yeah.
I got one of these.
Oh.
Got a dual wheel,
It's a
man.
bit bigger.
Dual
Well, I
wheel
figured-
every day.
Might as well have an extra. That's only like first one was $350. That was like $410. So can't go
Yeah,
wrong
those
with that.
40s are so cheap. This is a 9mm one. This is $619.
Oh,
So much more.
Yeah.
And I'm
How
running
much are the ones you got?
The first one was $350. And the other one was $410.
And what do they
So
shoot?
cheap.
Jesus, that's cheap.
40.
Well, there you go. You
40
pay for it in the ammo, but that's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is it?
Well,
40 short and
your
weak?
reload's not too bad.
I suppose, yeah.
Yeah, 40 short and weak.
Yeah.
I'll stick with my 44 man guns.
That was clever.
So is that one a Ruger or is that the big fucking revolver?
I'm a Ruger guy.
Big
So one of
fucking
those is
revolver.
the Red Hawk.
And then the Super Black Hawk.
Not just
How
the Black Hawk,
are
the Super
Ruger
Black Hawk.
revolvers?
Pardon?
They're
How
fine.
are Ruger revolvers?
I find the rear sight, the pin, wants to wander out. You got to put it back in and just bend it just a bit so it stays put for a couple of them so far. Other than that, the fit isn't going to be as nice as Smith & Wesson, but they're going to be working forever anyway. So. And I like the aesthetics of them more than Smith & Wesson personally. So.
They're cheaper too.
Yeah.
A lot cheaper.
I gotta say, I didn't think I'd ever say this, but the bolt on this Mosin is actually really nice. It's not a
Compared
piece
to
of
what
shit.
though?
It
Well,
gets
okay.
worse when you put a bullet in it. I thought mine was really nice, and then I put the first round in, and I was like, holy
Okay,
shit, this
fair
thing's
enough.
tight.
I'm not gonna do that here, but I'll report back to you. So it's not quite a good idea. But
Yeah, see, the only issue I have with Ruger revolvers is they seem to be just as expensive used as a Smith. I'm seeing a lot of Rugers around the $650 to $750 range. I'm seeing a number of Smith & Wessons in exactly the same range.
Yeah, this is the only revolver I got. Saturday Night
There you go.
Special.
Looks
Yeah, it's
pretty used.
Oh yeah, it's from the 70s. 22 long rifle, West
Oh.
generally
Germany.
loved.
Works good.
It's experienced.
Which company was that one?
Herbert Smith.
Ah,
Yeah.
So there's
Bought
a
it from
couple of-
Trade X.
yeah.
It's got good weight to it. Shoots to the right though.
Hmm. Everything's kind of just come to a stop here.
Fudamil, I was just texting you in the message there. What diameter is your F&S barrel? Because I want to know if I could have possibly used bought the F&S 40 and then replaced the barrel in it with a 9. I don't think I can, but I want to know. So the barrel I just measured. Yeah, go ahead.
I think you might be able to. I'll take my calipers out and check.
Okay. Yeah, I just used my calipers on this guy here, and it's 504 for a diameter on the barrel. That would tell me if the barrel would fit into that little hole here in the end, whether it would work or not, right?
Yeah.
Because the F&S 40 is like $200 cheaper than the 9mm version, and it comes with the 40 mags. Which do you know about the 40 mags and how many 9mm they fit?
It's probably like 14, I think. I don't have any 9mm, so I can't check.
17.
17.
Full capacity. They scooch by that little dimple in there, and they just go right down.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay,
Yeah.
did you measure in inches or millimeters?
Inches.
Okay.
The
I don't know
true
if I
measuring
can switch.
system.
So I got 5'9".
Measuring system that makes no sense.
Yes.
What'd you get?
Everybody
5'9" 2.
Way the fuck off. So couldn't
Okay.
work.
I think you can
Oh, well.
buy You can buy a 9-barrel like to go in here from someplace company in the States, but
Yeah, you can go down, but you can't go up. And I bet you if you went with that one, it would be like a bull barrel kind of thing.
yeah.
So it'd have like a 9/10, I guess, on the barrel width.
The only thing that I'd like to get for this is a 9mm recoil spring, so I can shoot some 40 light in it for IPSC.
There we go. So is that what you use your FNS for? Is IPSC?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, I just shot a match with it, so it's pretty damn dirty.
Making your 40 short and weak even weaker.
Guys, I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, well, I'm at like 150 power factor, so it's 850 feet per second with it, with 180 grain. 180 grain.
So you gotta go with 10 mil and you can get like 2,000 feet per second.
460. Smith and Wesson.
What kind of holster are you running?
Solely Canadian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw those. I don't really like the Kydex fit though, because they're not like the Blatex and all those other ones. They've got like a loose fit on most of it, and then right on the trigger guard there, they've got their wear pads, and that's where it like locks into the dang thing, right?
Yeah. Here, let me grab mine.
There you go. I already have one coming. I'm just curious. Do any of you guys shoot IPSC?
I was thinking about it, but I still don't. Well, I gotta drive all the way down. I gotta drive 2.5 hours to go do it. Then I wouldn't place, but I'm sure it'd have a lot of fun.
Which city would that be near?
Prince Albert.
Yeah. You might like. Are there some really good shooters down there?
Well, I don't know. Like I just noticed that I was in Arnie's the other day, and Arnie's is a fucking nice gun store. That is just really nice. And they had a 3-gun poster up. They had one meet actually the weekend I was there, and another one. They had another one later in August, sometime like the middle of August or something like that.
So is it 3-gun or is it IPSC 3-gun?
Well, I'm not entirely sure. I noticed there's a couple different ones. There is 3-gun, and there was something else that I can't remember. It might have been actually IPSC and 3-gun, or it might have been 3-gun and milsim. I think it was actually milsim. Or whatever they call it with like mil-spec stuff, rather than customized shit.
Got your holster?
Yeah. So, I think it's probably about here where it's touching and the trigger guard.
How's the drag pulling it out? Is it like pretty clicky, or is it drag the whole way out?
About till like kind of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I like the Blatex. Like I'll grab. I just got another FNS here. Where is it?
Yeah, the rest of this gear is just AliExpress China.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Works good.
Oh wait, you got AliExpress single mag pouches?
Yeah.
Okay, you
So
gotta
it's like
share us the
CRC
link.
clone.
You
Yeah, I'll
gotta
find
share
it.
the link of that. Yeah. Yeah. So this is here. I'll share my screen here. This is an FNS in a Blatek holster for an M&P. This is the standard length one, so I can't put my long slide in there. But it works really good, and it's really clicky. Like it drags a little bit, but mostly it's just grabbing on these trigger like the trigger guard right there. So it just clicks in really nicely. And I could use this. I could just murder this fucking holster and jam this motherfucker in if I just, cleaned out the front a little bit more. But I'll get the proper length one, I guess.
Yeah, this is the only really holster I could find, like, for the FNS 40. Though I think the dimensions are the same as the 9, like, the slide dimensions.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I heard, too. Anyways, now you know. The M&P stuff will work for it. And I've got the long slide holster on this way, too. So I'm going to try that.
Cool. I'll try and find those links now.
Actually got one more thing in from Canada I didn't get to show her.
So sorry. Yeah.
Got my okay.
BCG. Ooh, it's
one of the Ares armor ones they had on flash sale a while ago for 20% off. So it's normally really cheap at like $240, and I got this one for like $180 or something like that. It was fucking awesome.
It's like that nickel boron coated kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
it's nickel boron, and it's supposedly their what the hell do they call it, friction reducing technology or whatever. which I think basically means they squared it off so that bearing surfaces are like right here and right here instead of the whole thing.
Oh, interesting.
So see if it works.
Can
Hopefully
you show us a close up of that? I'm just curious to see if it's like it's got kind of two sliders on it.
Yeah, so
Oh,
it looks like this top piece here and the bottom piece here are like the bearing surfaces, and that's all that it rides on.
Yeah, kind of like rails. Huh.
Yeah, so hopefully it'll work good.
I wonder if that would be any increased action on, or any increased wear on the action.
Well, I don't know. That's we gotta find out, I guess. I looked up a couple videos on YouTube. I didn't hear anything too bad about it, so I
Nickel
took
boron, I think, is pretty smooth coating, so it should be.
Yeah,
pretty bad.
supposedly nickel boron's the way to go, so I kind of thought it'd be good.
Sweet. No, that's a good price too.
Yeah, like I actually got my plate with it just so I could get the free shipping. So worked out pretty good.
You got free shipping and you got something like super heavy that they had to send.
Or no, actually, what did that? No, the plate came with Magpul stuff to get free shipping, and with that I got a cheap like $10 mag dump pouch or something like that. That's what it was.
I remember to get free shipping when I ordered a Gant revolver ammo, I bought a couple of 50 cal ammo tins. But I bought my SVT ammo, that just got, like my 7cc by 54 was just in a crate, so that just got free shipping automatically in this big heavy fucking crate of ammo.
Do you guys run the 50 cal cans, or you guys run the fat 50s?
I got two fat 50s, I think, and I use them just for storing crap.
Yeah, I just have Xbox games in my ammo cans.
Big Dragon tactical gun holster.
Yeah. I use my ammo cans for storing brass.
I just have Ziploc bags for that.
People at my outdoor range don't clean up their shit, so I get just free brass that way.
Oh yeah, I got a bunch of free 223 that way.
I've been thinking about getting a super magnet because I shoot steel case, and I'm tired of picking up all my brass.
That'll work. This is one of those fat 50s. So just a regular cal, you won't be able to fit your shit in there. But fat, you can get I don't know if you can see there, but you can get 4 boxes of 12 gauge, all your mags and pistol mags and ammo, like everything for like a competition, all in one shot. So
I've probably got
that's why
about
I like running one of these.
I've probably got about 600 rounds of 7.62 by 54 in mine right now.
Or it'll do that. Or you can
Is
get
that
one of those big runners.
like, yeah.
Holy Christ!
Jesus Christ! Is that for like the fucking RPGs and shit?
I think it's a mortar.
I bet you that's the tank. I bet you that's the APF SD armor piercing, fin stabilized.
2 cartridges, 120 millimeter mortars.
Holy shit!
It's great for storing gun parts in. If I don't want them to rust, I just throw some desiccant in and just hose everything down with G96.
I just fill the thing halfway with Cosmoline, and the displacement of volume will fill it all the rest of the way.
Just have a fucking 55-gallon drum of Cosmoline in your corner and just throw your shit in it.
I love how the 7.62 by 54R that I bought, it comes in this little brown package like this. Like someone's grandmother like lovingly put it together.
All they did was take it out of these the spam cans and just sold it to you that way.
Yeah, this is non-corrosive shit because fuck the corrosive. This only cost me like $1 extra, so whatever.
Hey,
Yeah,
Foodamil, did you run these? Have you run these pistol mag pouches in competition? Do they work?
Yeah, I've used them in 3 competitions so far. No
and
problem.
none of them have broke or anything like that?
No, they haven't broken yet.
Oh, I'm totally buying some.
The set screw on one was kind of funky, but I got 6 of them, so.
Look at the red gel like around the primer. It's weird.
Yeah, that's just glue for when you use it in a fucking machine gun, so it doesn't shake the primer loose.
Interesting.
This is my other latest purchase after the RCMP PSA. Figured I should get in on the game.
I was at the local gun store today, and we're talking about pinning magazines, and the guy was like, I'm not going to pin any of the 1022 magazines. Like, the guy who was like the manager there, because they pin mags there. And I'm like, why? I'm like, why? And he's like, because right now they're prohibited devices. I'm not letting them go into the store. And I'm like, no bulletin's been released. They're like, no, they're prohibited devices. Just turn them into the RCMP. You got to do it now. You're not allowed to pin them. There's no pinning them. They're garbage now.
The RCMP even made a statement saying not to do anything with them, just leave them be until.
Yeah, for fuck's sake.
Until they figure out what they're actually doing with them.
Until they can find a reasonable, valid excuse to make them illegal.
Fuck's sakes. There's no need. I mean, I don't understand this shit.
Well,
Like-
they've got previous bulletins exactly contradictory to what they're coming out with now.
They would not hold up to a lawsuit in court, but the problem is has to get to that point.
I'm praying to our Lord and Savior Varso right now.
What, that he finds a retired old guy with nothing to lose to be the fucking martyr in this case?
Fuck yeah, if I was a retired old guy, I'd do it.
So the problem is there's not very many retired old guys on Reddit. And I don't think Varsal is actively looking for someone on CGN where there's a lot of retired old guys.
Problem is I'm a retarded young guy, so it wouldn't really work.
I don't even like
it. In some of the CGN posts, there was... Oh, sorry.
I was just saying I prefer the 10 rounds anyways with my gun, because the gun sits on a fence post and we go for hunting.
Yeah, apparently those the standard Ruger ones are actually the best magazines out there. What some people say in this flashlight.
Yeah, I'd like to get more. I'd be fine with getting that. It's just, I would like to also have a magazine that you can put your hand on to take it out rather than, do this. You can, rock it out. It'd be better.
Yeah, what's also is quite funny is that the clear Ruger BX10 mags are cheaper than the black Ruger BX10 mags. At least at the wholesale sports in Winnipeg here. It's like $20 cheaper.
Can you send us a link?
Because black
sure.
equals tactical, which equals cool, obviously.
Yeah, tactical.
Mm.
Ooh,
Didn't you see
fancy.
that Demolition Ranch episode where he zip-tied a bunch of shotguns together?
I love that. That was beautiful. That's what the 3 gun's gonna be like, but more professional. 3 in 1 gun.
I loved his fucking double 870 so much, just the way they ejected and everything. Oh my god.
Yes.
I wanted it so bad.
So the clear one for 26.
Okay, so it's $8 cheaper.
Okay, I was looking at the black ones at my local gun store for 24, and apparently they don't have them, and they're not going to get any more in, which is stupid. And why does it say 9 rounds?
Yeah, I think I got the wrong link there. That's the 22 Win mag.
Yeah, this is a 9 round seems interesting.
9 rounds, all that reliably fits in my Remington's magazine.
Well, that's a Remington problem. We haven't got those. We have other problems.
Oh, delivery time 39 to 59 days. God damn it.
If you having capacity problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 30 problems, but prohibition ain't one.
The RCMP already came after my magazines and deemed that they were legal.
What?
Yeah, the 50 Beowulf ones.
Oh, did they
yeah.
actually settle that? Because I thought there was still fucking everyone just was ignoring them.
I think they kind of gave up. So they're like, yeah, we can't actually say this is illegal, so just go with it.
They're gonna give up until now that they got this shit going. They're gonna try again. Everyone's been really wary of that ever since they took the LAR mags out of Bulletin 72. JanitorPants just left. I just realized what I just asked. Did JanitorPants just left?
Did he just left? Maybe.
Maybe
he did just left.
I spoke the
now
good
you like it.
English.
You have the best words.
I spoke.
Guys.
I spoke in the best of Englishness.
Me
Guys, I
failing
have
English?
good
That's
news.
impossible.
I have good news. My Nomad stock for my 1022 is apparently currently in the city, and I'm having it shipped outside of the city, so it should be there tomorrow. I'm happy.
Sweet.
Yeah. Now I just need my shitty red dot and my shitty foregrip. My $12
remember when I
foregrip
bought
and
a
my
shitty
$50 red
foregrip.
dot.
After my shitty foregrip broke, I threw it in a Ziploc bag and lost it.
It was an angle foregrip on eBay. That's basically a knockoff of the Magpul one. So I have a feeling somebody got a hold of the Magpul dies and they just made shitty ones.
Oh, was it the Megu Puru?
The Magpul!
I've seen that one a bit.
It's a Magpul!
Like the airsoft Magpul.
But anyway, yeah. So whatever it is, I'm getting one of those. So we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna go on eBay now and see if I can find a tracking number, but I doubt it.
So any of you guys get the Core and Arms lever shotgun?
The warrior ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't somebody else get it? Didn't somebody who comes on the show every now and again get it? What's his name?
Mr. Crazy got one.
I think we were
Okay.
talking about it a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, my dad got one, and I don't know, he had an issue with the safety on it. It just wouldn't go in. And basically, I figured out is that just have to like grind a small relief in the small pin.
Oh, was that you who posted that on their sub forum?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have that issue, thankfully.
Yeah, it's just drilled off by like a tenth, maybe like a thousandth or something of an inch. It's so tiny.
I don't know. My issue is it's pretty weak kicking them out.
I kind of want to get the Adler just to piss off Australians.
That was my main motivation for it. Was that.
This new high fire rate, fancy design of action, it's older than their fucking country.
Crikey, we gotta ban this evil assault weapon. It fires almost as fast as a semi-automatic. You want to bring it with how much capacity? 8 rounds, 7 rounds? Crikey, you can't bring that in the country, not legally. Well, fuck you, we're gonna bring in the 4-rounders. You can fuck yourself.
Well, considering their army couldn't defeat emus, I think they should actually be concerned with more than a single shot.
Yeah, that was my first shotgun. Was actually that Corwin Arms Warrior, and I mean I had to sand around the you know where the lever locks in the wood. I actually had to sand that because it was a bit rough in there.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I debated buying that guy's leather grip like covers for the fucking lever there, but I'm just gonna wrap that in paracord because I can probably get the paracord for free.
Yeah, I bought one of those for my
Those
dad.
look pretty cool.
Yeah.
He just wanted a lever wrap.
Did your dad get the one with the fucking extended mag tube and the 26-inch barrel?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got that, and I got the Cellier Balot 2 5/8-inch slugs. It holds 10 total. 1 and 9.
Wow.
It's fantastic. Just boom, 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 boom. After all, you're like, when am I gonna run out of ammo in this thing?
Did you bruise
First
your,
time I took the
middle
plug
finger?
out of my SPX was like that.
Actually, no. The Cellier Balot slugs really don't kick that bad. So.
Oh, I mean, like
it's not
just from racking the lever, though.
Oh yeah, bruising my hand up. Yeah, that hurt. That's why I want to get some paracord and wrap it around that crap. Give me some padding.
Yeah.
Those
was
things
rough.
have aluminum receivers, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Somebody was saying the other day how I was asking about the difference between the subsonic and the supersonic 22 ammo that I had, the CCI stuff, the practical difference, and somebody said that the subsonic wouldn't cycle properly in my 1022.
Yeah.
But I went through the whole 50 rounds and never had a problem. Not one.
Really,
misfeed,
I'm
not one
actually
misfire.
really surprised about that.
It worked perfect. Honestly, worked perfectly.
I always tell people when they're looking to buy that, I say don't expect this to cycle in a semi, but that's actually really surprising to know.
It worked just as well as it worked slightly better than the copper jacketed supersonic stuff did, because the copper jacketed stuff I had one misfeed, and then that was probably just something random happened. But I had one misfeed, which I think was partially the gun not cycling properly. But I never had an issue with the rest of it. I just ate through it like it was nobody's business.
Huh.
Yeah. And I'd like to once again thank my secret sniper for those gloves, because holy shit, those are I'm glad I have those. It's a set of mechanics ones, and they're like just black ones, and they look really good, and they're just really good gloves. So, 10 out of 10. Thank you.
I feel like I'm in a minority using my mechanics clubs to do mechanics work.
But yeah, half my shit's at my house, or my parents' house, and half my shit's here. So it's annoying because basically all I have here is the Mosin. Like everything else I own is at my parents' house related to like firearms, and it's annoying, including my other gun.
So basically, half your shit's there, and half your shit's at your parents' house because you have two guns.
Ha 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 Ha. Ha. Now I got like a fuck ton of targets, and I got 2 different sets of like ear protection, and I got a bunch of snap caps and a bunch of fucking shit. You know, bought a lot of shit before I had my PAL.
Just
That's
ear
level 2
ear
of my
protection, you know, it's fine. These are noise canceling, supposedly.
So what kind of Mosin food did you get for your nugget?
Mosin food they get from my nugget. I just had it out. Give me a second. I don't know what I did with it. That's not good.
Did it come in a box or paper
Yeah,
wrap or?
Oh, here it is. Came in this box. This right here.
Oh, MFS shit, yeah.
Yeah. So shit.
It's
That was
expensive for what it is.
Yeah, it's non-corrosive, new manufacturer stuff. Like, the fact that they're gluing that thing is actually really interesting. You usually, aside from Federal, you don't see glued primers too often on commercial loads.
It comes in this shit, this brown paper thing.
Yeah.
And,
When I got my SVT, that was the first stuff I put through was MFS soft points.
And you open it up, and you got this nice little bullet here that almost resembles a 7.62x3.9, but not quite. Isn't familiar with
Steel
those.
case.
Yep.
Except that it's way fucking bigger.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
And rimmed.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, 7.62x3.9. That I shot a few of those in my day.
One of
My
these
buddy has
guys
an
here?
SKS.
This is babushka ammo. I don't know what the hell it is. I think it's Bulgarian,
Babushka.
but it's cheap.
Bulgarian.
I've just got some weird surplus shit somewhere.
I've got some
So-
Chinese stuff that's buried under a bunch of other stuff, and I'm too lazy to go and dig it out.
So, like, what's the best non-corrosive 7.62x54 that you guys have found? Because I don't want to
Why bother
I
with
haven't.
non-corrosive? You're shooting like if you're shooting
I
a
know.
Mosin, you get it clean. You
I-
fucking take the bolt out and you throw a rag down
listen,
the barrel
listen,
and
listen.
you're good to go.
I want, like, a
You
garbage
just piss down
Mosin.
that barrel and you're good to go.
It's literally pull bolt back, stick snake through, put bolt back in, done.
You wipe the face off.
I
a little
never
bit.
bothered to actually look for non-corrosive, but I figure next time I probably will because I'm too lazy to clean my SVT anymore after this. It's such
The
a
actual
pain in
for
the
an
ass.
SVT, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd start looking at non-corrosive for that. But even my SKS, I'm like, this is getting fucking annoying.
Yeah, if I were to buy a new, like if I were to get a Type 81, I'd be buying non-corrosive for that just because it's a new manufacturer, but
Fuck yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't have the money for that
$1,000.
or the space.
I would never put like corrosive through something that expensive. It's like,
Yeah,
I've
see,
heard
that's the
people
thing
put-
is, like, I can find corrosive 8mm as well, but I don't want to put corrosive 8mm through my Mauser. And commercial
like-
8mm
that's
costs
like
an arm and a
VZs.
leg.
I've heard of people putting corrosive through like a VZ58, like
They're
a new
not even
manufacturer.
chrome lined.
Yeah, exactly. Well, exactly.
People
Well, actually, no,
getting
the
in-
new ones are chrome lined, aren't they? Like the VZ58s, not the CZ858s.
I don't know, are they?
I'm pretty sure the 58s are chrome lined. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I've heard of people putting corrosive through that, and I would never do that. It's like an $1,100 rifle.
I've heard of people.
It's so much easier to clean than an SKS, though.
Yeah, but still.
As long as you clean it, it won't do any different, or it won't be any problem.
There's some guys on CGN that were putting corrosive through the Robinson Arms rifles.
How much? So what price are we talking here?
Like $2,000.
I'm not familiar. Sorry?
They're in the $2,000
Oh.
area, I think.
Yeah,
Oh
those are
my
like 2,400 bucks.
Jesus. Why?
It's
I don't
cheap.
care how good you are at cleaning it, but holy shit.
It's like with the steel case too. That's not going to be easy on the chamber either.
Steel case shouldn't
I'm
be
buying
too
the
bad.
shitty steel case Russian 223 and using it in my AR and my Howa.
I'm sure it's not a problem, but I mean, for that kind of price, if you're going to spend that money on the gun,
Yeah.
You gotta save money somewhere.
he doesn't have any money left for the ammo now, I guess.
Exactly. I mean, next time I'm probably going to be buying tool ammo because I just realized I can get tool ammo cheaper than the MFS stuff next time.
Tulo's
Yeah.
pretty cheap. Which
Yeah,
we've done.
1,000 rounds of tool ammo is $350, whereas I would be paying $400 for the ammo I'm shooting right now for 1,000. So I'm like, fuck, $50 is $50, you know?
I can't remember what round of 9mm it was, but it was so dirty that it actually gummed up the action, just the powder and
Oh my
whatnot.
god.
On my 9mm pistol, I had to actually push
Jeez.
the slide forward.
Was it like reloads, like Wolf
Nope.
or something like that?
I was
It was
having
something
that
from Canadian
issue.
Tire.
I'm having
Was
that
it
issue
that-
with.
Is it that Sumbro ammo?
I might have a box of it.
It's not Salier and Ballad, is it? Because I heard their 327's really dirty.
No, I actually like their 9mm.
bought a case of that Sumbro, and it's filthy, but it's also super fast. I feel like they're almost overcharged.
I got some. My club had some pure lead reloads. The lead fouling it left behind was astounding. Oh my god! I looked at this thing. I'm like, this looks like I've shot this gun and never cleaned it and left it in a fucking room to rust. Like, there was nasty crap all up in my barrel. I'm like, I am never shooting pure lead through this gun ever again.
How much ammo is in a crate again?
I don't know. Depends on what crate and where it's from.
Fair. Okay, so like that 7.62 by 54 that you were just talking about that you were looking at crates out there.
Oh, usually 440 in a tin and 800 in a crate, which will have.
When
two
I bought
tins
the
in them.
Chinese crate from Canada Ammo, it was 1,000 in a crate.
For how much?
For $250 at the time it was.
Okay.
Prices are different.
54?
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah,
$79?
by 54, 1,000 in a tin. The only problem is it has a split case necks. About every relay, I'll get at least 1 or 2 split case necks on the cartridges after firing them. But I mean, I'm shooting them in old Russian guns made of like hulking amounts of steel. It should be fine.
Yeah, I got one of those too. I posted on the Mosley Gun Sub about it, and everybody said it was fine, so I didn't give a fuck.
I didn't
Only
even realize
noticed it
it
once,
was in the gun sub.
There's not many people there, but there's the Mosley Gun Sub and an SKS Sub. They're both kind of dead, but
Oh, Canada
the
Ammo is
Mosin
out of 7.62 by 54,
it's just called Mosley Gun.
and it's up to 350 now for the crate, and it's out of stock anyway. So
Oh shit! Well, I thought you were gonna say it's in stock.
no, it's out of stock, but it's up to 350 for a crate of 1,000.
Yeah.
I was looking
I
on
should
there.
have brought a file home. God damn it, this is taking forever.
Actually, I wonder if Al Flaherty's has any fucking ammo. 9 mil.
Supply.ca has a pretty good supply right now, I think.
Wholesale Sports has a ton of crates of shit. I have 54. Probably do.
Barnall, 7.62 by 54, non-corrosive case of 500 for $378.99.
Oh, there you go.
The thing is, you'd be paying shipping on that from Toronto.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
And I got a 308 case of 500.
Did you send me a link for that, though?
375. Oh yeah, sure. Here's Flaherty's bulk rifle ammo's entire
Not that I'm
page.
going to be buying like enough. Not that I'm going to be shooting the Mosin that much, but you know.
Yes,
never
you
know.
will. Maybe not
Think so?
now, but you mean you buy the ammo and it lasts you for a year, or 2 or 3? How long did my first box of ammo last me? About 3 years. Then again, I sold like 200 rounds of it to someone.
Okay. Non-corrosive 500, 378.
What's your
Buy
price
Mosin
per
Nagant
bullet?
ammo, I just kind of buy as
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out here. It's 500 in a crate and it's 378.99. So just do that here.
Pretty high. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
For a Mosin, I just go with corrosive. I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah.
Wanna
Yeah,
get
for the
the
Mosin,
SVT
it's
or
really
something,
easy
though.
to clean. The SVT, nah, I'm going to be getting non-corrosive in the future because of that. But for the Mosin, it's easy as hell. Like, piss down the barrel to get rid of the salt, and then run a bore stake through it. Or in my case, I just run a Hops 9 soaked patch down the barrel of it.
I just stick my bore snake in some hops and then just run it down there.
I find the bore snake doesn't clean them well enough for the corrosive stuff.
Oh.
I find even looking through my Lee Enfield, there's a bunch of like little black bits left behind inside the barrel that makes it look like it's no longer a shiny reflective surface that has no pits in it.
Really?
Yeah, I know if I were to run it through with a patch, I'd get rid of all the crap, all that those little dots in there. But it's just when I got my my Enfield, it looked like the barrel shone at me like I was looking in a fucking mirror. Now there's a couple little dots of black speckles everywhere.
Maybe your eyes. Maybe you got a better bore light.
No, I was literally using these lights on my ceiling to look at it both
Maybe
times.
that's
It's
the
just
problem.
So how's 220 for 500 rounds of 7.62 by 39?
Well, you don't want by 3.9. Do you have an SKS?
No, I'll be getting one though. I'm not going to buy it now. I'm just saying.
That's not very good.
Everyone should have SKS.
Well,
Remington
look up,
Freedom Bucket. Yes,
go
the Remington Freedom Bucket.
Oh,
if it was
those
soft
look
point,
nice.
non-corrosive stuff, I'd jump onto that price. But for surplus, that's
Yeah, no, non-corrosive. That's what I'm talking about. It's non-corrosive.
Look up Tula ammo. I'm pretty sure they're non-corrosive. And I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
Tula
they're
ammo's
fairly cheap.
non-corrosive. Steel case, cheap stuff.
I just used that Norinco from Canada Ammo.
Yeah.
Like a year and a half ago, I got that for $250 for 1,000.
Oh, the Dominion stuff?
It
Yeah.
was Norinco, not Dominion. but-
Was it actually? Because I know they had the Dominion non-corrosive hollow points for a while in bulk. That was apparently from the Ukraine.
I think I got it here from TradeX. Oh yeah, 1,400 round case for $295. And if this is non-corrosive, holy shit.
Link it.
Okay.
Well, I'll be able to tell
Is
you.
it?
No, it's corrosive.
Yep.
That sounds like a corrosive price.
Exactly. I was gonna say that sounds like a ridiculous corrosive price.
There's Puds has some Chinese surplus that is supposedly non-corrosive, but he
Don't
says
believe
to treat it as corrosive.
Don't believe it.
Well,
Canada
there's your
Ammo had a
answer.
big shit a while ago because
Yeah.
they had advertised some 7.62 was non-corrosive and it ended up being corrosive anyway, and people were getting rust in their guns.
Yeah, like the box says non-corrosive, but if you buy it from Pud, he's like, yeah, treat this as corrosive.
I can't remember what company it was. I think it's in BC. It might have been West Rifle, where they keep on advertising, or Lever Arms maybe. They keep on.
That's Lever Arms.
They're corrosive is non-corrosive, and they won't change it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lever Arms started out as a nice site. Like, I started looking at it, that was a nice site, and then the more I dove into it, I was kind of like, yeah, I don't know if I like these guys.
I've bought stuff from them. But, that says it's non-corrosive and is corrosive.
Yeah, and people have tested
Oh,
it.
Marstar's got Chinese 7.62 by 54, $295 for a crate of 880 rounds.
That seems about the going price up here anyway.
That's, what, Mosin or S-Gas?
Yeah, 7.62 by 54.
How much? Sorry, say again. How much?
$295 for 880.
$295 or 880, and that is corrosive or non-corrosive?
It's corrosive. It's Chinese.
Okay, sorry, I missed that.
Yeah, he says right on the thing corrosive. Yeah, if it's Chinese, just assume it's corrosive. If it's
Yeah,
from
of
the
course.
Eastern Bloc. If it's from the Western Bloc, you're probably fine because they literally, to my understanding, take the load data from whatever country made the ammo and use exactly that. So the load data on 5.56 would be non-corrosive. Use this primer with this composition, blah blah blah. So it would be non-corrosive. Whereas with 7.62, the Russians are like this primer with this composition with these salt in it. So.
Do you guys like these? I love them. These SKS ammo carriers. They fit on your belt, and you just kind of like pop them open, and you can fit like all your fucking stripper clips in there.
Cool.
What I've done is I use my Mosin one for holding stripper clips in, like just loose stripper clips, but I don't actually ever use them for holding ammo.
This one's badass because you can fit. That's 40 rounds, right? And if you really, really wanted to, you could fit 50.
Is that the Hornady stuff?
Yeah, this Hornady shit is awesome. Here, let me.
Aren't those
Well,
10
for
round
almost
stripper
$1
clips
a
illegal?
shot, it better be, you know.
Well, the thing that I really liked about this stuff is that it's accurate. It was consistent on my SKS, and it's got a bullet that you can use for hunting if you wanted to.
Yeah.
It's a really light 30 cal that's got a lightly constructed bullet on it. So.
I think I've seen that stuff, but when I seen it, it was more like 55, 60 cents a round.
It comes in a box of like 50, so they come in
Yeah,
a box.
Flaherty's has it for like 40-something for 50, so...
Yeah.
I've seen a box, actually at Ace, which has had terrible ammo prices of 50 rounds of polymer-tipped hollow point for like $27.
That's pretty good. I bought mine like 2 years ago for 35 for 50. I haven't even shot any of it yet, but
I don't know if it's that Hornady stuff. It might have been something different, but I thought that's what it was.
If I want to buy hunting ammo for an SKS locally, I'm looking at like $75 for a box of 20.
Jesus, Dick.
Yeah,
Wait,
I'm
did you say for
up
a
in the
box
middle
of
of ass
100?
fuck nowhere.
Did you say for a box of 100 or a box of 20?
20.
Oh, fuck, nah. Man, even where I work, we're selling 25 for 20 for Salient Balot soft points.
Up here, they can't understand why people will drive 3 hours to Grand Prairie to go grocery shopping either.
Grand Prairie.
There's 1,000 rounds of allegedly non-corrosive Barnall for $392. That's $762.
Yeah, Barnall is
Barnall
non-corrosive. Barnall's new manufacture.
Yep, Barnall will be fine.
Yeah, and like they're out of stock right now, but they are apparently they're apparently willing to offer you though 1,000 rounds of 7.62 by 39 Barnall again, same thing, non-corrosive, for $200 more. I don't know why. Like they're out of stock of one, but they have the other for $200 more.
Because that's probably non-case, so it's a bunch of loose boxes.
Crover, did you get your fucking thing?
Just try and find a good price on either Barnall or Tula if you really want non-corrosive.
Yeah.
And then that'll
Store was closed. Oh,
that sucks.
Just get some JB Weld.
Solution for everything on this show.
Oh, I tried JB Weld as a solution. It didn't work.
What? Yeah, what would it be?
Oh man, I was late for the show because I made some beer chicken, and holy shit was it good, and holy crap did it smell like beer when I took it out the barbecue.
Okay, for a second there I thought you said beard chicken. I'm like, what?
Beer.
That's a rooster, isn't it?
Holy shit! Brass case 7.62 by 54. What is this?
Right here?
That's
Actually, brass case.
probably
or-
like match grade ammo. They make brass case stuff. It's
Match
really high
grade.
quality shit, but
16 by 54.
yeah.
It's just, is that
it's just-
PPU?
SMB.
Mm.
Yeah, they
SMB.
make it. It's definitely out there. If you have a motion that's shooting really good and you want to get the most out of it, buy some of that nice
Did
brass
you
stuff.
actually, JanitorPants, decide to give Crover some load data?
Yeah, you bet. You know how he
yeah.
loves loads.
I love hard loads on my face. Oh, look at
All
that.
kinds of them hot loads.
Oh, fucking
So
charred
guys,
crap. Oh,
how's 674.95 for 1,000 rounds of non-corrosive?
Okay, so
I don't know.
That's
What was
probably
that?
about
Anyway.
what you're gonna get for the going price for that shit. I mean,
Eh,
non-corrosive's more expensive.
no. Pause. Rewind. What?
He's looking for non-corrosive 7.62 by 54 because he's apparently too lazy to clean his Mosin.
It's not too lazy. It's just I prefer to not. But we'll, maybe I'll cave. We'll see.
clean it. It's cheaper. It's way
It's
cheaper.
literally 5 seconds.
The Mosin is
So much
nothing to
cheaper.
clean. If you get an SVT, then you invest in non-corrosive. But for the Mosin, it's
Yep.
so much easier.
All right. In the spirit of the title of this, that I hope you guys talked about all the panic in the fucking forum.
I have no idea what panic on the forum you're referencing, so.
Ooh.
Oh no!
They're coming for
Crover with
them.
his evil high-capacity assault magazine clips.
Oh, look at that. What does that say in the
Better
back?
watch.
Wait, what does that say? What does that say? Five rounds? No. But how many are in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. Whoa.
That's why we heard that siren earlier.
Yeah.
Oh no! Crover and his high-capacity assault magazine clip. I mean, that thing's gonna just start shooting babies if you don't watch out.
When I went to the range and I loaded 4 mags, 4 dead babies appeared out of nowhere.
Did it start
Just
raining
fell
dead
from the
kittens
sky
from the-
around him.
Did it start raining dead kittens from the sky too?
Yeah, no.
Did Wendy
The-
Kukier
the
personally
dead
walk
babies-
up to you and
the dead babies arrived in a bag made out of dead kittens.
did
What's-
Wendy
guys-
Kukier appear out of nowhere on a broomstick and yell, "You monster!"
Yeah.
No, that's when I pulled these 10 round pistol mags and I shot 17 out of them. She had an abortion right there.
Oh my god.
Guys, what's the difference between a Lamborghini and a pile of dead babies?
What?
Crover does not have a Lamborghini in his garage.
No, they're in my closet.
He's got 36 Lamborghinis in his Lamborghini account in the Hollywood Hills.
Yes.
I got 36 Warren Buffetts in my Warren Buffett account.
So this evil clip scene goes into this evil rifle scene.
Oh my god. I like the rifle.
Well, no,
by the
with the evil assault blue fucking safety.
So let's start at the front. We got ourselves a Colt IUR that I managed to pick up for $600. So I got it for the price from last summer.
Oh, buddy.
On top of it, we got the Magpul Pro sights. Sitting on top in between them is
Bushnell TRS 25.
Bushnell TRS 25 in the UTG mount, because fuck if I'm gonna pay money for this. Sitting right below there.
It's only like $20 more for the mount. Why didn't you just buy that version?
Seekins Precision ambi safety lever with the short throw lever set up for lefty, because I just shoot lefty because my left eye is better than my right eye.
Just get glasses.
No, fuck that shit. And there is a
Just
Troy
accept
Industries
the fact that you're blind.
The Troy Industry Ambi magazine release, and right in the back, oh, look at that. Look at all that gripping surface.
I still find it funny that how much you paid to get this ambidextrous, and my Chinese gun came with all of that.
I'm still missing some pieces on mine, Grover.
Yep.
But I can dream.
Not chamber. It's one chamber and 223 wild, not upper 9 enough.
Yeah. And I got a Magpul OD green grip because I needed another color in this gun. So now we have purple,
Dildo.
blue, green, and orange.
And black.
And
You're gonna have to paint the Bad Dragon logo on it.
No, I'm gonna paint the
So when are you gonna go and Duracoat something on that gun lime green?
not lime green. As soon as Kleeman is done painting his gat, he's gonna send me his leftover Duracoat, and I'm gonna do a Canada flag pattern in the A2 stock.
Gotta do it the same color as my bling.
Been there, done that. I've been there and I've done that before.
Well, you know when that hotline bling, it only mean one thing.
Well, I was looking for paint, and I was like, I want to find something that's really bright so that I can see in my backstop and it won't wash out in my red dots. And then I was like, fluorescent green. That sounds great.
I've been too lazy to paint my steel, so it's still just the dull, half-rusted color it came in.
The color
I was
of
grabbing
lead.
chains, so I just grabbed it while I was there and then fucking hung it up and just coated her and shut the fuck out of
Look at
it.
this.
So
after
you guys... Sorry.
It's a Magpul scene loaded with a yellow paralyzer bullet. Orange paralyzer bullet.
I showed you guys that cheap,
oh my
shitty...
God! Oh my God! Ow! Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no, it's a loaded gun, it's gonna start killing babies!
Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, I swear to God! I swear to God! Oh my God!
And all of a sudden, the entirety of Victoria, BC is dead.
Yeah.
It just
The
died.
city just got flattened.
The whole city of Victoria, BC just died.
So, just so that I know
Sorry, no.
everybody ever knows exactly how to fix this, the problem was never the spacer. It was the screw. When I got this stock, the screw that it came with was too long by about 1/4 inch. So, when I went to rack the bolt, it would stop about... God damn it, this is harder than it looks. Oh, there it is. Nope, there it is. There it is. Yeah, it would stop at about here. And technically, you're supposed to have about another 1/4 inch of travel back into the receiver. So, I was not able to fully pull the bolt back, and I was not able to fully or easily lock the bolt back using the bolt stop. So, I looked around, and when I upgraded from the Colt original manufacturer's grip, it came out with obviously a screw, and then I put in the Magpul that came in with a screw, and I found out that the screw in the back of the A2 stock and the screw on the grip are the same thread pitch and the same diameter.
So you put the wrong screw in the wrong place?
No, I just put the grip screw instead of the shitty screw that the stock came with, and it works.
So, what kind of fucking Franken AR do you have on there? Jesus
One
Christ.
that only he would.
Yeah.
You got like an A2 stock on this IUR upper with a Raptor charging handle and all this other crazy fucking
Yeah, and it is.
blue safety.
If it ever zooms in, it's an actual Colt M4. Ooh. So yeah,
Pants.
it is mine. Oh, and by the way, it's got a Geissele Super 3-gun trigger in it, so it's $300 in the guts.
That's money
How
well
much money
spent.
do you have in your AR?
About $3,000.
There, okay, I don't
Have
feel
to
so
take off
bad
the-
anymore.
Yeah.
Have you figured out how to take off the handguard yet?
What?
Have you figured out how to take off the handguard yet?
No.
You know the I in IUR stands for integrated.
No, I'm just giving him shit because his old one, he couldn't take the handguard off for the life of him.
Pull
Yeah.
back on the D-ring. It's
Yeah,
like a
he was
spring.
having a really hard time.
I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it.
I have about $600 or so in my AR at this point, and this has made me realize I should just put the Russian scope I got for free on top of the thing because the iron sights
Yeah.
are fucked.
I
felt really bad when I bought this because I was like, I could have just bought an AR for the price of it.
Yeah, but then at the end of the day, the real only way to build an AR is to start with a strip lower, man. You're just gonna end up ripping the guts out of it anyway.
I bought with a complete lower. I like the guts in this thing actually. The trigger group is actually really fucking nice.
It
And I'm
better
probably
be
gonna
for $700.
Yeah.
It better fucking like lick your balls and make you
Just
coffee in
the
the morning.
lower alone was $700.
Yep.
That was the complete lower, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever.
My lower
Like,
was
yeah.
$100, and I put an RRA National Match Trigger group in the bottom for $200.
Yeah.
One day I'm going to get a 3D printer, and I'm going to try and 3D print as much of an AR as I possibly can.
3D print the barrel. Don't be a pussy. Do it.
we got some 3D printer action going on right over here. Like this is, we need some 3D printed goods, and I think we know who can do that.
I'm printing a 5.56 bullet at the moment, so we'll see how that goes.
Ah, cool.
Huh.
This guy can print off our fucking 50 Beowulf pistol to get our magazines.
With our 5,000 magazines.
Yeah, the one pistol with 5,000 magazines.
Hey, RCMP, we sold about 5 of these, but I think we're gonna need about 10,000 magazines. Everything seem cool with that?
Oh yeah, I have one
This
gun
is
in
my
stock.
Colt
But
IUR build
Cool.
yeah.
with the SFRC lower. That was a fucking gong show.
How much? Whoa, your lowers don't fit together. Oh my god.
Well,
What was the gong show on the lower?
so the pin to retain the rear takedown pin. So the catch for it. It was drilled totally wrong.
My catches work fine.
Mine was wrong in my blue line lower. Now, if SFRC got that from NEA, that's why.
Ha! NEA. God bless them.
NEA's first rifles were hit and miss. So that blue line lower I got was like $90. So I don't give a shit. Like I just worked over the pin to make it fit a little bit better. But
Oh,
yeah,
no.
I mean,
I have pictures of it, but that wasn't the problem. So, you can't really see. It's not. This one's good. But you see this kind of area over here?
Yeah.
Where the pin goes? It was fully exposed, so they drilled into the inner part. So the pin was like popping out, like the retaining pin. So it was totally fucked. You couldn't put an upper on it. It almost buggered up my lower parts kit. I ended up buying an upper or lower receiver from Iron Guns because I was so pissed off. But I just sold it and made more money. But
Yeah, by the way, Mango was pissed at me because I wouldn't put a how much was it? Like an $800 optic on my $3,000 rifle. He was like, I can't believe you put a $150 optic on a $3,000 rifle. And I was like, fuck it, dude. I'm still getting like 1-inch groups with this thing, with American Eagle 55 grain full metal jacket. So who the fuck
And
cares?
a 3 MOA dot.
Yeah. Then again, I was cheating a bit because what I do is I end up just flipping up the sight, the irons.
And co-witnessing.
Yeah, by the way, this thing looks cool as hell when you co-witness it. And yeah, I just co-witness it, and yeah, just like I use the dot to help me line up the shot, and then yeah. I don't know if you guys can see it. Probably not.
Kind of there for a little bit.
Yeah. Here, just a second, I'll fix it on you.
You know what? What am I doing? Like fucking fiddling around with the rifle? I just pick up the webcam. Let's see. No, wrong angle. God damn it. Woo. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I do.
Try and co-witness the red dot on my dad's AR with the front sight on his, because the red dot is like way off to one side compared to the front sight post.
That's odd.
No, you know why? It's because it's Chinese.
Oh, well, there you go.
My dad didn't even try to use his irons. He's just like, no, I'm putting a sight on this thing, fuck it.
Yeah, by the way, these iron sights that I have, the MacBook Pros, I got with a KSG, and I got the KSG for like $750, and I just kept the irons. Because the irons were thrown in for free. Because what's cool about these little guys is that it has a nice big aperture, and then you just flip it up, and you get a smaller peep sight for 100 yards.
The smaller peep sight I thought was supposed to be for the further distance.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You said for 100, isn't it supposed to be for 3? You use the bigger one for 0 to 2 and the smaller one for 3. And past. That's the way I think it works on an A2 side, like the carry handle side at least. You've got the pinhole and the bigger one. The bigger one's actually labeled 0 to 2, and you're supposed to flip it to the pinhole when you're shooting up to 300, and then dial it for 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6.
Huh. Well, I've been using it, the big one at 50, and then the smaller one at 100. So.
It is a flip-up sight, not a whatever the fuck. So.
If you're shooting past 100 with iron sights, you're a way better marksman than I could ever be.
Well, I was shooting. I actually got a group with a K31 at 200 yards with irons.
I have to try shooting my Mauser.
I want to say that it was like 4 inches because fucking iron sights at 200.
I have to try shooting my Mauser at 300 or so, because my Mauser shoots a foot high at 100, so it should probably be about dead on at 300. We'll see how much further off to the whatever the hell left or right or whatever the fuck it is.
Ooh. Hey, thanks for that, the Hornady reloading manual. I didn't know that we had 180 grain bullets. That's gonna be a nice pop. Big bada boom.
I think JanitorPants uploaded some stuff there too.
Yeah, I already have those open too.
Okay.
I'm sure this will be interesting for when I fucking start reloading 357 when I finally buy one.
I actually you need to send me your number because I saw one on CGN. It was a 586 for like 750.
I know, that's just a little bit above my. I've been checking CGN like every fucking day, so I've seen like.
Oh, you know what? Mango is selling his 686.
I saw that, and I'm tempted. I looked at that, and I'm like, right now 750 is above my budget. Like if I can get one now for 5, I'll buy it. But I'm waiting until I sell my motorcycle.
Sell a rifle. Sell one, and suddenly you're in budget.
I know, but I don't want to sell any of my rifles.
Well, I just had to give up my fucking K31 because I had to eat. So just fucking do it.
Use the K31 to get food, Jesus.
Come on, what's more important, gun or food? Obviously gun.
Well, I have to feed too, and I don't think she would
want to give up any of my stuff, and if I am going to give up any of my stuff, it'll be my AR.
What does your thing say? Your lower third.
Oh. It says, Grover insulted my mom.
My mother. Oh. There's something on the bottom.
It says Grover insulted my mother last night.
Oh, okay.
Yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah. Grover insulted my mother yesterday.
She wanted me to call her name, so. You gotta give the lady what she wants. Your heart.
Suddenly, I am presenting to everyone. This is my basement.
Yes.
That is a television that costs $450 and is from China.
Thanks for
Solid. Now, is there anything else you want to talk about, folks? Did we go top
Somebody
posts of
had
the week yet?
mentioned in the Reddit part that they wanted to have a topic of pistols are harder to shoot than you think.
Well, according to
Well, they
freaking
are.
Freeman, I'm a master for flinging lead at 200 yards and hitting stuff with a pistol.
Yeah, I once tried shooting my Tokarev at 100 and I couldn't. But then it gets a Tokarev.
Well, the first time I started, when I first started shooting my handgun, I could barely hit the target at 25 yards.
Yeah.
Now that I've
Yeah,
shot it
same.
somewhere, I'm starting to get better. But yeah, they're a fucking night and day difference from rifles.
I usually shoot at 15 yards for my handgun, and I'm still, like, sometimes I'll only get 19 out of 20 shots in the paper, and I'll be pissed off at myself for it.
Yeah, we only have a 25-yard stop, so I'll just walk up like 10 paces and shoot from there.
Yeah. I was getting better at 25, but I shot some 25 the other, like, in March or so, and it was okay, but not all that great.
Adriel, did you really just order Airsoft SWAT Tactical Combat Gear Big Dragon ISP BD 2353 shooting belt black/red?
Yeah. I got that shooting belt, and I got some of those crappy not IPSC. IPSC is a little bit too nice of these things. Airsoft mag holders. But
The Alibaba?
yeah, that's what Fudamil had suggested. So I bought
they work good.
5 of those. Yeah, and I got a belt for them too. So I'm gonna run them I'm gonna run my shotgun shit on a belt. I'm gonna run my here. Let me.
Someone gave me some actually pretty nice leather mag pouch a while ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Here's a good hint. Put Velcro behind them. Sticks to your belt.
Oh,
like
hey!
on the
It's someone else's turn to fall asleep on the chat this time.
Got it from Michael.
Oh, did his camera just
Wait,
die
wait.
too? Oh
No, no.
No.
Show.
He's,
Presenting.
Show and broadcast.
oh, his camera cut out. No.
Oh.
Aww. Oh, there he is.
Oh, there we go. As
He's
soon
just,
as he
he's just not
unpresents.
moving though.
Is he
I
dead?
think once you go back, it dies. It'll
I
show
think
him in the
he's dead.
thumbnail, but
His mic's muted.
Oh yeah, I can't get him in there.
That's hilarious. Well, in case you guys can't see, oh, he just moved.
Oh,
did he move? I didn't see him move.
Just wait.
he's still,
Oh,
he's
there
still
we go.
fucking
Yeah.
asleep.
He's got a good excuse though, because he's like way out there.
Yeah, it's 11:30. Isn't it 11 or 12 over there now?
It's
I think it'd be
12.
11.
It's 12:30
Oh, no.
over there now.
Oh,
my
right, so.
In where?
He's out in Newfoundland.
Oh, I don't even have half the MS Paint skills he did to like Photoshop that dildo AR into my thought thing, or I do the same thing to him.
Oh, look at him sleep so peacefully. Well, did we do top post of the week yet?
No, we haven't.
No.
All right, what did we have top post of the week? Not all time. That was a shit post.
I'll
All the time, nobody
pull
needs
it up
an
on
AR.
your pull it up on your screen there and share your screen to your
In the
webcam.
spirit of things, here's my 1022 build as the top post of the week.
Oh yeah, that was pretty dildo-y, but that's pretty good.
When do you guys want to share out your screen? I'll just.
I got
pop
it. I
over.
got it. Chill the fuck
Okay,
out.
okay.
Jesus fuck.
Oh, finally, Jesus! You upvote everything.
In the spirit of healing, there's a 1022 build. Oh dear, lordy, lord.
Look at that evil assault weapon.
Oh,
So
baby
just
killer.
so you guys know, for those people that are interested in buying these drum mags, if you can see clearly in the bottom part of the magazine head, that silver is actually exposed metal, because the first generation of these mags came into the country with the magazine head being too wide for the magazine well. That was the magazine that I used to own, so I had to take a file and take off a bit of metal on the side of each side, and then it worked fine. Looks
So
like
how
he
long
also-
ago was this that happened to do it?
What?
How long ago was that those are coming in like that?
I don't know. The first one. I mean, I'm pretty sure I bought one of the first generation ones, and I got the 1022 about 3 years ago.
Okay.
So yeah, it looks like Keels. Is that a stock or is that one of the?
Looks like a Troy stock on the front.
Is that an SR22, like the ones that they sell? Oh no, it is a Troy. It says Troy right there. Yeah. And he's got a couple of iron sights, and he's got probably an NC Star scope on it, because that's fine. And then non-random hero shit posted super hard. My Ruger holds 10 rounds now. That's pretty good.
Good shit post. Good shit post.
Good shit post. And then we have Welder Ratley. Is a target. Good job. Good job. Sniper. That was a very good gift. And yeah, Slappy did some Mataboos and aggregated every single 1022 post into this one post here.
Hitler mods.
Hitler mods. Then we have, yes, I would also give my nuts for one of these. Well, maybe not both, just the left one.
My dad would love that because he fucking carried one of these back when he was in the fucking army, and he kicks himself every day for not getting his license back in the 80s. Because he desperately wants one.
In real 7.62 by 51 NATO.
Nice.
Real fucking NATO.
Real fucking
I love that safety.
Look at that thing. It's a goddamn paddle.
S and R.
There's too much freedom there for Canada, I guess.
Yep. We can't have the right arm of the free world.
No. But we can buy all the shitty Norinco M35s.
Yeah. We can get back in Nam, made in China.
Yeah. That Vinar looks pretty cool.
Man, look at the fucking rod on that thing. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's pretty
That thing was
fucking...
long. I heard a funny story that when the Brits were moving over from the big long FALs to their crappy L86s, that they used to sit on their rifles. Like they used to just like find two stumps, put their FALs between the two stumps, and just sit on them.
I believe
And then when they tried to do that with the new L86s, they broke them.
Well, it doesn't take much to break an L86. If you look at it wrong, it stops functioning, so...
Apparently the next generation of L86s, they sorted that out.
That's because they gave them to HK and said, please fix this. And HK went, Scheiße, what did you do here? You're miracle workers, we will try our best, but we can't guarantee anything. And then HK came back and went, we fixed it, kind of, maybe it works better now.
And the Brits gave up on it, and did they go back to the G36?
No. As far as I understand, some of them were asking for fouls back.
I'm thinking, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure they're fielding trials at least. They want to get rid of those things.
Well, I mean, the G36 has its own problems of melting when it gets too hot, doesn't it?
That's
Everyone should just use the C7 and C8. We're fantastic.
Hey! Cool how you are! Cool how you are!
Yeah, exactly. See, if it was good enough for the Danish, it's good enough for everyone.
Next rover's gonna get a C6.
Ooh.
I want to get a C9.
Don't I wish we could get both of those?
Man, I just love how when they tell you how to fire a C6, they tell you to fire it like 80s hip fire style. It's fucking ridiculous. Like the proper way to fire it is that fucking like Rambo with slinging it down and just fucking giving her and just walking towards your target. That's the proper trained way to fire a C6. It is amazing.
They used to do that with the Browning Bar, 1918, in the end of World War I. They trained the soldiers with basically a thing that attached to their belt on their hip here, and they got told, mount your bar in this because it's too heavy and kicks too much otherwise, and just advance forward, firing your gun from your hip towards the enemy. And if we have enough guys doing that, it'll blast the trench full of bullets.
Don't forget you're supposed to be hip thrusting as you're walking with it.
Pretty much how you fire the C6.
Well, the American Army, the way they used to train for pistols, like when they first came with the 1911 and stuff, it was basically just point shooting, not even really aiming. They didn't figure the sights were worth using.
That's supposedly how they tell you how to train with the C8 and C9 in close quarters, or C8 and C7, sorry, in close quarters.
Finger and point it.
Yeah, because
they actually mean to try that with pistol, is point and then use this as your trigger finger, but I've been forgetting every time. It seems actually pretty decent. Whenever I do that and look down the sights, they're pretty much right there.
I've got to try using my middle finger for a trigger finger sometimes because my index finger, I cut through it with a bandsaw, so it doesn't work that well a lot of times.
Oh.
Now, why did you go ahead and do such a silly thing?
I ran a butcher shop and I was got a huge order right at the end of the day.
Ouch.
Well, I guess they got a bit extra meat than what they expected in there.
I got my thumb caught in a landing gear a couple weeks ago, or a couple months ago. Actually, it's almost fucking healed. I almost got a fingernail again.
I sliced my thumb open with a pocket knife trying to pry a lid off of something. So that's how I know that my buck knife. That's how I know my buck knife will cut through flesh. Is it cut through my thumb?
If you ever want to use a Leatherman as a hammer in an up-to situation, make sure you're holding it from this end with the blade so they can't come out. I stabbed this hand. I have no sensation in this part of my palm anymore.
Oh, you went through the nerve.
I went like just about through the other side of my hand. It's like, what? Oh, damn it! Right, it works. Just bandage it up, go back to work.
I was drunk off my ass one night and I had my pocket knife in my pocket like I always do, and somehow it opened up in the pocket. And I was sticking my hand in there. I was like, why is this sharp thing in here? And I kept cutting myself on it, and I thought it was like a piece of glass. It took me like a solid 5 minutes of reaching out my pocket to realize it was my open knife, and I was like, oh god. I closed it up.
That reminds me of that Simpsons episode where that kid dropped some shit in the deep fryer and he's reaching in to grab it out. Ow!
Ow! Now, the only thing that I've done to my appendages that has been bad is, you know how you cut tinder for like a fire, right? You like put the knife on the top of the stick and you baton it down, right? And Andrew's still dead asleep.
This is bullshit. I mean, I've stayed up until 2:30 in the morning Eastern talking to him some nights. Like, the fuck is he going to sleep?
Well, he had a long day. He worked for 8 hours, remember?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess I can sympathize. I ended up in the same situation 2 weeks ago.
Somebody's got to screenshot that and say, when you nut and she's still sucking.
He's out cold. Look, baby.
Yeah, I mean, we got a video feed. I can see his screen moving there, but.
Oh, Andrew. But yeah, you know.
Thank you.
Oh, did we make one? Did we make one?
He's dreaming of Mosins dancing in his head. Non-corrosive ammo.
Wow!
So he was counting awful. 1 round, 2 rounds, 3 rounds.
That literally looks awful. I love it. But yeah, what I was doing is, you know, the sensible thing would be to put the knife on top of the stick and then start batoning it. But what I did for about half an hour is I would hold the stick that was sticking out the top of my hand, right? And I would flick the knife on it, flick. And then I would start batoning it. So, and this was when we were out camping with my buddies, because of course we wouldn't be close to a hospital. And my buddy comes out and he goes, "Hey Dave, what you doing?" He's like, "Oh, you know, just making some tinder for the fire. Wouldn't it suck if I stuck my finger with the knife? Flick. Oh."
What you're supposed to do is you rest the stick on a log and then you go like that.
Yeah, that makes too much sense. So I basically had the little knife more or less stuck on my finger, just like right there, and I was like, I was wearing gloves, and I was like, I wonder if it cut through the glove. And I lifted it up. Oh yeah, it cut through the glove. And so my buddy's like freaking. I was like, oh my god, what are you gonna do? What are we gonna do? It's like, dude, chill. Go grab the gauze, the vodka, and the polysporin. I got the duct tape.
Yep.
Because this was the last day of our backpacking trip, so we had to tear the camp down and hike out of there. So I just grabbed the gauze, wrapped it around once with a little bit of polysporin, and then I just took the roll of duct tape and just went woo 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 woo, and it was good to go.
Yep. Best bandage ever.
I remember
Except about halfway back on the hike, I happened to get a tap on the shoulder from my buddy that's hiking behind me. He goes, "Hey, your finger's bleeding." And so I look, and there's like a slow drip at the bottom of the roll of duct tape. And I was like,
Your gauze finally got saturated.
Yeah, more duct tape, and then...
Yeah, I had that happen to me when I sliced the thumb open, but yeah. Fuck, my knees have gotten fucked over the years. I had an infection in this knee, so there's a bump on it, and then I fell on an 8-day canoe, second day into an 8-day canoe trip in the north end of Algonquin Park. I fell on a rock, and I have a dent in my knee from it. It hit that far into my fucking knee on the second day of the canoe trip, and I just looked at it, and I went, well, that's not very good. Gauze pad, duct tape it, keep going for the remaining 8 days, just polysporin the fuck out of the thing to make sure it doesn't get infected. Went the whole rest of the 8 days on the canoe trip. We had to keep a journal, so I kept keeping a journal. I'm worried that my knee will get infected again. Every day the journal entry is just about my knee. Everyone else is like, the fuck are you doing talking about your knee all the time? I'm like, well, I fucked my knee.
If I die, I want
you
it to be
didn't...
documented.
It's
I
like,
wanted to say, he died because of his knee.
It's like you didn't like the brown water downstream, so I had to go upstream and get brown water from up the stream and fuck my knee up because of it. So literally, it was brown because of the iron content. They didn't like it downstream, so I said go upstream and get more water from there. Just as brown, but now I have a hole in my knee because of it.
At the beginning of winter, I was helping my dad load up firewood, and I'm just in the middle of it, pulling shit down, and everything's going good. I'm paying attention to everything. Then he says something. He's saying about be careful not to have anything fall on myself and hurt myself. So I look back right as he says that, and of course, right then a big fucking log comes down and cracks my friggin' kneecap.
Oh.
I had to pretend nothing happened for the entire time he was alive after that, so he didn't feel bad.
I've got
we're at about 20 minutes past the 2-hour mark here.
Yeah, if we
talk about injuries
on
here.
injury stories now, we should probably wrap it up. Unless
Okay.
anyone's left.
Okay, I'll do the outro for the first time in like a month. Thank you, everybody.
As long as you don't try to do the intro again.
Fuck you. Thank you, everybody, for coming to the show tonight. Everybody, say goodbye. Next week, hopefully, I'll be on time. Probably not. Adriel is doing a good job of the intros, and everybody seems to hate me doing intros. So fuck you all. And have a good night, everybody. Say good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.